Yeah, it sounds okay. Okay, good. Alright, then now we can get started and I can actually load up the stuff. I loaded everything except for the model because I needed to go get food. I woke up and immediately went into, not a meeting, but essentially a meeting. There we go. Oh, knew I'd forget something. There it goes. There we go. There I am. Hello. Okay. Let me take off that other headphone now that I know the audio is good. I don't want to listen to delay audio of myself because then that just trips me up on my words. There we go. Okay, now I have waffles, now I have Genshin, now I have the thing set up, so it looks like it's time to go. Alright, I'm gonna be using y'all as a bottle. I'm gonna be using y'all as a bottle. Yarg, pretty good bottle in my opinion. Good job. You're doing a great job as a bottle. No, I'm gonna be bodily, I can talk, I swear. Bottle doubling with y'all because I don't do my kitchen stuff on my own time because I have trouble managing time and I'm working to get better at it, but right now I'm not the best at it. So I'm gonna be using y'all as kind of a way to assure and keep myself accountable and actually at the very least get the event done. At the very least we're gonna do the event because I have not started it, as you might suspect. So we're gonna at least get that done today. I have until 3 because I didn't want to bombard y'all with like, I didn't want to have to make y'all stay for that long. I'm not that mean, but I will do 3 hours because that seems like a good time to start off at, right? I don't want to go nerf or nothing, but nerf or nothing. Alright, gotta make sure the Genshin audio is working. Oh, I'm clicking on nothing. It's not. See, that's a good thing to know. So now I can go fix the Genshin audio. It's a good thing I thought about checking that. There we go. Look at her! Pretty ice lady! Pretty ice lady! She's so pretty. Okay, let's focus. We haven't done commissions for today, but I'll do those later because we have other stuff to get done. So let's go. This one, go to quest. So how have y'all mornings been? Because mine has been a little wilder than I'm used to, I think. I woke up, okay, so yesterday I got in contact with this old, not professor really, but kind of professor, or oh wow, that's way too far to walk maybe. But she was a program coordinator in this, I was about to say event, in this program that I was in back in high school, that it basically prepared me whenever I was in senior year to work with like big companies. And since I come from a background of like not really having the most access to like really big jobs and stuff like that, they were like, okay, we're gonna help y'all learn how to navigate all of that, and so that y'all won't be as underprivileged, I guess, or I don't know, basically helping us learn how to do big corporate jobs so that we can get money in the future. And so we each had program coordinators who would like we were part of small teams, and then that team would have a program coordinator who was in charge of like making sure we're doing good in the in the position or whatever. And then from there we like reported to them like, oh, these person is talking down on me and they're being mean, or oh no, it's actually going great, I just don't understand how to ask this and I'm not sure who to ask about it. Stuff like that. And so they're always super nice. I literally, during the event, travelers can utilize recipes that they unlock to create seasonings before adding these seasonings to delicious dishes to obtain fragrant dishes. Invite characters into your Serenity Pod to try these. Increase your companionship EXP. Also receive different reactions from them based on their tastes. Okay. When you begin the match and see the needle slider will move back and forth. You know, I did the previous version of this event, but I don't remember it. I just remember that it gave you food to use. The needle on the slider will move back and forth from edge to edge. Follow the instructions given on the recipe and click the button as the needle points to the corresponding ingredient. Add them to the pot. Okay. The number of click attempts you can make decreases 1 each time it reaches both ends, or when you make a mistake by adding an ingredient. Add the correct number of ingredients before you use up all of your attempts and you will succeed, or the seasoning making attempt shall be considered a failure. The ingredients needed for the recipe can be purchased or found in the wild. Unlock your Serenity Pot Idol Teapot Talk quest to invite characters into your Serenity Pot to try. When they try food, companion sex, food. Okay. Okay. So what I hear is that I need to put Shinha in my teapot because I haven't done that. Alright, let's go here and there. Oh yeah, but my program coordinator, she was always super nice. So I got in contact with her again. Because we started talking again like a month ago, but then we both kind of forgot that we were talking, and so we didn't follow up. And so she contacted me again yesterday and she was like, hey, I totally forgot, my bad, but do you still want to chat? And I was like, yeah, I'm totally down. I also forgot. And so we set up that we were going to talk today, like 2 hours ago. And so we did, and it was such a nice conversation. I really like underestimated how nice it was going to be. Where am I going? I forgot how to do it. Whenever I first unlocked the teapot, it was still under maintenance, so I was all excited, like, oh, I'm gonna get to decorate a little spot, and then boom, maintenance, and I was not able to touch it for like another month. It was funny. Not super funny, but it was very amusing how ironic it was that I like, oh, I'm gonna work super hard to get this, and then boom, can't do it. Cannot do it. Let's see. Court Isles. No, the ones who are maxed out are Diona and Toma. It's about to call him Tomato. Toma, so let's go ahead and put Diona up and take out the pretty lady. Pretty lady. She likes to eat grass, right? So she'll be great right here. And you know what? I'll put up Toma too since he's maxed out. And I'll take out someone who wants to be here. I guess Yanfei. Yeah, they're friends, right? Yeah, they're like cousins or something, right? Because they were both raised by Inadeptus, so they're like cousins, right? There we go. Setting up a little cousin family reunion. There we go. Okay, now I'm ready for the event. Now I can feed pretty Shinha. I don't know how to describe it, but she's just so pretty, and just bear with me, okay? Because that's the only thing that comes to mind whenever I see her. Just, oh, she's pretty. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we gotta go back to Mondstadt to actually get started on the event. But yes, I got in contact with my program coordinator, and so we talked about life, and you know, since she was focused on like career path, she was like, oh, you know, how are you doing? Is there any trouble? And like, she helped with a lot of things that I had come up whenever I was younger. And so she's like, oh, we like literally hadn't talking. We hadn't talked in forever. And so, you know, just talking to her, I was like, yeah, this is what I'm doing now. And, you know, this is work and this is my thoughts on this. And I'm doing this, working on this. And she was like, that's so... I'm so happy for you. Like, it's so good to hear. You really like sound so sure of yourself and like you know what you're talking about. And she was just like saying you've matured a lot. I mean, I was already very mature. In okay, space. That one, and then that one, and then that one. Okay, I didn't expect it to start that suddenly. Okay, so I guess I'll do all three. But she was like, yeah, you've really grown, and it's great to hear how like sure of what you're doing you are, and you're a lot more like it's crazy to hear someone your age talking about all that stuff that most people your age aren't. And I'm like, oh, thank you. So I've gotten that a lot, but I've also been very focused on that type of stuff because the moment you let yourself slip up, it just so easy to forget that you're even supposed to be doing that, and then before you know it you're like 20 years into something else and you realize, hey, what am I doing here? Why do I care about any of this? And so yes, be careful with that. But I spoke with her. Oh shit, I fucked up. Okay, this one, and then this one, and then that one. Fuck, damn it. Okay. Excuse my language. I try not to curse, but sometimes there are situations that just require a curse. There we go. Onion. Yippee! Onion stew. Yummy. Let's see. But yeah, it was really nice talking with her, and at the end, like, I in life don't have a lot of people that I can really talk to about life and where I'm headed and get advice from, because there just aren't a lot of people available like that in my life. And so, you know, like, one thing that I've recently been doing, and I highly recommend it. Oh, that's milk. That one. Highly recommend it. Be honest whenever you're really thankful for someone. And it's gonna be scary, right? I don't open up too much about my emotions because I'm like, what if they're like, I don't feel the same way, so I'm sorry, Chief, I can't recuperate your feelings. Like, I could not care less how you feel about me, so please take your feelings elsewhere. I've always been scared of that, so I don't like opening up too much. But it's just, it really does change their day. Like, at the very least, it makes their day. I've had 2 other people that I was honest with and like, hey, you know, you really do mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate the time that you give me, because it really does make me feel nice, and it makes me really happy. And just being honest just like that, it usually, like, even if, or especially if you expound more on it, like, yeah, because, you know, I don't have a lot of people that I can talk to with this, or you really make me feel comfortable, or you really make me feel validated and stuff like that. People don't get that a lot. Like, people aren't that honest a lot in life, and so when you do it, it almost catches people off guard, and it usually makes them super duper happy. And it's so nice, you know, whenever you make someone that you really like happy. So yeah, highly recommend doing that if you have anyone that you really appreciate for something that they've done for you, or something that they express towards you. Express that express that happiness back, because it makes people really happy, and it's a good thing to do. But yeah, that's that. Okay. And so I told that to her towards the end of the call. You know, I asked her about a little advice here and there. We talked about a bunch of things, and I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing this in life, but I'm not sure where to really approach it. And of course, like I was hoping, and like what it usually gets you whenever you talk with other people about things that you're not quite sure about, it did give me a different perspective on some of the stuff that I was thinking. And it was just, it was so nice. She was like, it made me so happy, because it made me think of things that, like, I didn't even think of, and I'm like, ah, a new direction that I can go. Like, I don't feel as stuck anymore. You know what? It's not even, bruh. I forgot to hit it to record. I'm so glad I checked. I was like, I wonder if I'm even, oh my god, how do I, what? Okay, give me 1 second. I realize it's not getting the music, and so I need to get that set up. Give me 1 second. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go to the starting student screen right now because I have it set up there. Okay, it looks like we're at -20. -20, and it's loaded as a application audio. Okay, so then if I go to back here and not be a dum-dum. There we go, there it is. I was like, I know there's a way to find it, I just couldn't find it. There we go, now you can hear music. I'm so sorry for that, like, probably horrible silence. It's just usually whenever I record videos, it's just, I don't have the audio in there so that I can edit it freely. If I need to cut out those like 5 minutes worth of silence and such, which I don't have too often. Luckily, that makes editing videos a lot easier, because I'm very talkative. I found one thing leads to another idea, and then I'm 5 ideas deep, and then I have to backtrack to finish all those ideas. So usually I'm not, oh, just crap, at a loss for words. That one, and that one. Okay. Okay, exit. Oh yeah, but she started crying, and then I started tearing up, because I can watch sad movies all day and not feel a thing, right? And even laugh at like how awkward it is that they're crying. But the moment somebody cries in front of me, I start tearing up immediately. I'm like, oh man, don't cry, you're gonna make me cry. I can't handle it whenever people get sad. It's so cute. Alright, that us as people, as living beings, as soon as someone else gets sad, it's just like, oh no, I made them sad, and then we start getting sad because like, oh, surely if they're sad there's a reason to be sad, so I shall also mirror those feelings. It's just so funny to me, and cute. It's just it's like a little goofy thing that we do as humans, and that's nice. I just think that's neat. Crap. The onion and the sunflower seeds are right there, and then onion. Fuck! No! God. God. Okay. I'm not religious, but God, why? Onion and sunflower seeds, and an onion, and sunflower seeds are over there, and then another onion. There we go. There we go. This is how we do it. This is how we do it, baby. Bro, when I tell you, every time, so I added the music, right, that I got made from Dark Melodies, don't forget, on Fiverr. I added that music to my playlist, and so it comes on sometimes. Ah, dang it. It comes on sometimes whenever I'm in the car. And it's such a bop. It's so cute. And then the fact that it doesn't have any words makes me feel less like pressure to be like, oh, I don't even know the words. I'm not a real fan. Oh my god, I can't believe I got all those. I was so certain that I was gonna fail. Let's see. Oh yeah, if anyone, I doubt it, but if anyone new has come in, welcome. This is my stream. How is your morning going? That's not, there it goes. How is your morning going? Hope it's going well. I teared up a little bit earlier today because I had an emotional talk with someone. Not super emotional, but just like expressed, hey, you know, you really do mean a lot to me and I really appreciate you in my life. And they were like, oh god, now I'm sad. How could you do this to me? And I was like, well, I'm sorry. You being sad makes me sad too. And so yeah, be honest with people in your life because they, the way life is, we need to hear it. We need to hear it a lot more. And look at that, we're done with the event! Way to go! And that was so easy because I got distracted because I was talking about everything else. Rolling in Primo Gems. Kaveh is sure to be mine at some point. Man, I really hope I get Kaveh. He's so pretty. I know it's... okay. Part of me wants to say, no, I don't go after characters just because of their looks, but that... I mean, the data lines up. The data lines up, and it's sad to say, but the facts are all there. But I mean, hey, usually if they're pretty and then they don't work that good, then I don't get them. But if they're pretty and they work good, then I gotta go for them, you know? Alright, we're at 20 wishes right now. I want an Amber constellation, so I'm not using these. I usually just like immediately bloop, and that's why I don't have a lot. But yeah, I want to get that Amber constellation too, so this is probably gonna have to wait till whenever I start wishing on Kaveh's banner, because I, like, on the one hand, I want to be like, oh, let me go ahead and lose the 50-50, you know, so that I don't have to worry about it. But what if I don't lose the 50-50 and I get a 5-star character again? I would, well, actually, that's not really bigger. I forgot that Kaveh was a 4-star, so that's really not that big of an issue. Because I doubt I'm gonna actually get him. Or like immediately. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose the 50-50. I just hope it's to... Honestly, okay, I know Chi-Chi gets a lot of shit, right? And I don't... I'm not saying, oh, she's a great character, because I don't know. I don't have her. I don't have a Chi-Chi. Despite constantly, like, it's guaranteed that I'm like, lose 50-50, now I have a guarantee, now I get the 5-star. Lose 50-50, now I have the guarantee, now I get the 5-star. Like, that has been my entire wish history. I've never won 2 50-50s in a row. That I know of. I could double check right now. Yeah, you know what, screw it, we have time. Yeah, we have plenty of time, let's check. Okay, let's see. Wish history, and I haven't wished since like getting since that one day, that one video. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this one should be it. Okay, so no 5-star, no 5-star, no 5-star. 5-star Shinha right there. And then keep going. The one before that, I think I lost to Kaching because I was trying to get fucking I'll hide them. I got the electro version of him. I mean, Kaching's great and all, but I really wanted a handsome man. Like, don't get me wrong, love cat girls. Like, there she is, Kaching. Lost a 5-star there. And then before that, who did I get? I got someone. Who was it? Let's see. I have horrible memory, so I'm never gonna remember. I guess I'll take this time to say welcome in if you're coming in. If not, don't worry about it. Yeah, I got child. And then before that I lost a 50-50 to someone else. But yeah, feel free to tell me how your morning's going, anything that you're thinking of, in case you actually are watching. I can't tell. I have the chat popped up though, so I'm ready to listen if you're ready to speak. If not, that's okay, and just listen to me ramble, because I can do that for hours on end, as you'll see. Alright, let's see. Oof, man, did I pass one? Did I pass one? I don't think I did I? Last one was child. And then... let's see. I have waffles sitting on my desk, the ones that I brought. Yeah, those are tagless, so I haven't missed one. And they're just sitting there and I really want to eat them, but also like, what if people don't like the sound of chewing and the mic picks up the chewing and then like, just no, I don't want to risk it, but I really do want to eat my waffles, so I've just been like kind of side-eyeing them. Side-eye. Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye. D-Luke, yeah, see? I don't like D-Luke, okay? And, like... okay, so I think he's an okay character, right? And I don't really have anything against, like, his lore or anything like that. It's literally just, for some reason, only him, okay? Only him. And this is not just, oh, like, the character that I have, like, my version of D-Luke, the trial ones run perfectly fine. No, including the trial ones, they refuse to use their E. D-Luke does not use his E with me. Okay, but that's all ones. But you've seen, like, my record is lose a 50-50, then win a 50-50. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose the next 50-50, but it's fine, because I don't really want Nahida or Baiju or any of them that are coming out. I just want Kave, which is a 4-star, so that means I have an actual shot at getting him this time. But what was I talking about? Let's see, wishes and... God, I don't remember. Oh god, no, not again. Okay, I was talking about... oh, D-Luke. He doesn't use his E with me, and I'm not sure why. It's horrible because I get bullied by it because I have a friend who mains D-Luke, right? Because of course I do. Of course I have a friend that main D-Luke. And so I'm like, oh, I hate D-Luke. D-Luke sucks. And they're like, but he's so awesome. What are you talking about? And I'm like, he doesn't use his E with me. He like, I'll press it and it says like, it'll go into cooldown. It'll be like, you used it. Congrats, you used it. And he does nothing. And it's so frustrating. And they're like, haha, skill issue. And I'm like, yes, it is a skill issue. And I don't know why it's there. I don't know why it happened. What am I doing wrong? And so yeah, that's why I don't like D-Luke. So I'm sitting at a, let's see, I think it's like C2 D-Luke? And he's permanently benched. Oh no, C1. Okay, good. Just C1, but he's permanently benched. Like I think I stripped away all his artifacts. So I used to use him towards the beginning of the game because of course I did. But it's just, if I could undo these, I would undo them too, because it's just offensive how much he fucking hates me for no reason. Because at first I was like, oh, he looks like a cool character, you know, it's like, okay, I get it, you know, he's kind of cool. And then he just refused to work with me, and so I was like, okay, permanently benched, I'm using Amber now, fuck you. So yeah, now I use Amber, and I love Amber so much because, not to say I have a bias, but I have a bias. I really like bunny girls because bunny girls are so cute and so pretty, and like you see that constantly in media. Like Pipki and Pippa, she's fun, or the Punkalope, she's awesome. Oh my god, I fucking love Punkalope. She's so cute. She like talks about stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I just want to hug her. She's so cute. And I'm not a very like social, like, oh man, oh, is that a chat? Hello there. Hi, howdy Darren, how are you? Glad to see you join in. You can listen to my D-Luke slander and or my other little anecdotes about life and right now rabbit VTubers or rabbit girls in general, because they're just so cute and so pretty. But yeah, Punkalope, she's so cute, and just like she recently spoke about Breath of the Wild in one of her streams, and I was like, oh, she likes Breath of the Wild too. I fucking love Breath of the Wild. I remember whenever this game first came out, I heard about it because they were like, oh my god, Breath of the Wild, it looks just like it. It's a knockoff, it's a ripoff. And like I understand that they're like, oh man, they're just copying that. Like, okay, I get it, but also consider that just means we have more awesome games. And sure enough, I was right. You know, I got into it because my siblings were into it, and they were like, come on, play. And then the first like 30 minutes of me playing was just like me going into trees and looking. I found so many chests like the first 30 minutes, and they were like, how did you? I didn't even see that one. I still haven't even gotten that one, and I'm already like AR 20, and I was like, but it's I gotta climb the tree, because why else would they put the tree there? All Deluxe Landers valid. Lost my 50-50 3 different accounts on the same day. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god, my friend would kill for that type of I want to say luck, but I don't consider it lucky because D-Luke is useless to me. He refuses to use his E skill, and I will continue to slander him until the day that he actually uses his E skill with me, because it's so unreliable. But my friend, like 20k hitting D-Luke, normal attack, they invest in their D-Luke so much, and I'm just like, imagine. I could never. So yeah, they would, if they heard about that, they'd be like, wow, I wish I could have that D-Luke. And I'm just like, imagine using mid character could ever be me. Nah, I think all characters, especially with the game mechanics of Genshin and the way they really put the artifacts and stuff like that, they have it to where I'd rather have a Chi-Chi. I know, right? Okay, so like I like playing supports a lot more. That's why I have, I don't know if you've seen before, my Barbara C6 recently. I'm so happy about that. Like that C6 baby. And I know, you know, people are like, oh, Barbara, she's not that good. But I like my Barbara, as you can see. She does good healing. Wait, let me show you. Okay, let's do that. And actually set the ground on fire. I like showing off my Barbara because I spent so much time on her. But no, what I was gonna say is Chi-Chi, she's gonna be a 5-star healer, or she is a 5-star healer. So with C6 Barbara, if someone in your team dies, she brings him back. And so watch. Okay, we got her E going, then I switch to her, and then look at the healing. Look at that, 4k. And so like with Barbara, whenever I'm out on the field and I do that, it's like 400, or no, not 400, 900 per hit. And then she starts healing at like 4k, 3k. And so it's really great. I love my Barbara. But with her C6, it's just if anyone on my team, so any of these, used to main DPS Barbara, did my first 50k with her. That is so dope. I tried doing a DPS Barbara once, but I like playing supports more. So I went more towards healer style, but there was like a brief moment where I was like, let's see how far I can get. And I got her to like 2k, and then I was like, that's cool, but she doesn't do as much healing, and I just like her for her healing. But C6 Chi-Chi revives anyone. I don't know about the like cooldown for that. I know with Barbara, it's every 15 minutes, and then if someone else dies, then she'll revive them again. But with Chi-Chi, she does that for like anyone in co-op, so I think that's really useful. So I like really want to get that going, but I think it would be cool to build a DPS Barbara because she's so cool, especially like with her previous voice line. That's so cute. It's just like, everybody, let's go! She sounds so like, so cool. But yeah, my friend gives her a lot of slander. The same one that mains D-Luke, so like the dots are connecting. But man, I feel like I have a cat hair on my nose. My cat jumped up onto my desk a couple while ago, and I've been like swiping at my nose because I keep feeling a cat hair on it. No, what was I gonna say? She has Jean, right? And recently I got Jean. Jean's alright. I did a little bit with her. Oh, okay, where's it? Oh, there she is. So I did a little bit with her. And like, she's alright. I have nothing to say against her. She's not bad. But my friend like mains D-Luke, and she's like, oh yeah, you know, Jean is so much better. Her taller sister is so much better. Like, how could you slander this adorable little thing? Like, I know she can be somewhat annoying with the singing, the la 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 la. Like, I get it, right? But she's just trying her best, and she's so neat. And then her story quest too was so cute. So yeah, speaking of quests, I need to start actually going there. I'm gonna do commissions later because I'll do it later. Don't worry, I got this. All right, let's find a quest to do. So Darren, any suggestions? Any quests you want to see me do? Because I have trouble making decisions. I have not started the Sumeru stuff. I have, as you can see, a ton of world quests that I should probably get doing. I don't have Inkonomiya started at all. That's the wrong button. Let's see. No, no Inkonomiya. Because I don't know which quest it is and I just haven't sat down to do it. So getting my Shinha to the level that she's at required me going to all my other friends' accounts, or not accounts, but their worlds, and being like, can I fight your boss with you, please? And like all of them were also trying for Shinha, so they're like, bet, you know, we can all team up against it. So like, oh thank God. Because otherwise I'd have to run through a storyline and I don't want to do that. I just want to get the materials. I just want to fight something and leave. Alright, let's see. Go to the land of... Oh, my cat is knocking down a poster. Yep, it's just hanging on by one needle. Oh, that's definitely gonna be bent. So funny thing, I have this this Evolutions poster. Oh, World Junior Quest. Socially anxious. Let me know if it's one of y'all. If it's one of y'all, request again, and then I'll accept y'all. Or like, let me know in the chat, whichever. Because I don't mind playing with one of y'all, but I'm socially anxious and I don't know. What if they want something from me? Oh, I should have let them in. What if they wanted to like fight a boss or something? I like helping people fight bosses and stuff because it's easy, and then especially with my characters where they're at now, like they can actually do damage. And so it's very easy to like, oh man, to do stuff like that. There we go. And then we'll do Pretty Lady. There we go. She's the weakest right now, but I'm hoping to change that. She's supposed to be an attack support build, and I'm not that great at building. Just check the cooldown for Chi-Chi. C62 is 15 minutes. Oh, sweet. So exactly the same as Barbara. So yeah, she'd be great because like it's just so useful, and I'd like to have more co-op support capabilities because I like, I don't know, I don't want to say I like helping people, even though the statistics show that I lean more towards stuff that like, hey, I'm changing people for the better and helping them grow into better, because I've done that a lot of my life and I've said like very similar things to it, and it's true, it does fulfill me, but I don't know, it feels selfish for some reason to say that. I don't really understand it either, but yeah, I like playing supports because then I just keep them alive and they handle the rest. And then one time before, whenever I was in co-op, we were fighting Azda, and oh my god, I hate Azda so much. His water form is so frustrating, but he they were you know fighting, and I was there as Barbara just doing my thing, and they were like, yo, carry Barbara's carrying, and that made me so happy because I'm like, yes, they did something right, they can do it, they can do their job because I'm helping, and that makes me exponentially happy. Before I forget again, let me go ahead and start a quest. You know what, I'll just do story quests because I haven't done those in a while. Which one have I started? I know I started one a while back, like a really long time back. It upsets me that we can't have extra keys but they still continue to fill up, because like it's just sitting there and I feel like I should use it. Okay, where had I gotten with Sayu? It's so cute whenever she got like sad, or like this one too, whenever she slept. Oh man, my voice is going out. I love helping newer players. Yes, it's so cute. They're like, wait, I don't understand. You're like, I know how to help you. I have like older sibling to you. I will do my best to get you where you need to go. We're gonna go fight a level 90 domain. Don't worry, I got you. I'll carry you. I got you. And it's such a satisfying feeling. Oh gosh. Let's see. Shimatsuban Visitation. And then we ended up going to complete this game. I don't remember what the choice was for this one. It's literally been probably months since I did this one. The goal of today, complete quests and get Primo Gems for Kaveh, hopefully. Bro, the last time that Barbara came out on a banner, like not this previous banner, but the banner before that, because she did come out on another banner recently. I can't remember which one. But I was like, ah, sweet, you know, she's a promoted 4-star, so, you know, I'll finally get, because I was still sitting at C5 at that time, so I was like, I'll finally get C6 Barbara, let's go! And I pulled like a good 60 times and got constellations of, I think it was Diona and, I think Kale, I don't remember. I think Kuchosara too. I genuinely cannot remember. But I got so many other constellations of the other characters that I didn't get not the one constellation that I needed for Barbara. I was so upset. Built a full healer team around Hu Tao's rerun. Oh my god, that's so cool. But like, don't they not like, because I have a friend, another friend, not the Diluc main, right? But another friend who used to main Hu Tao. And, you know, I played support all the time. And she was like, stop healing me, and I was like, I would, but then you're gonna die, you're literally in the red, and she's like, no, stop healing me. So I'm not sure how that works too much, but I think Hu Tao heals, so how would a full healer team work around Hu Tao? Because, like, I would assume something like you're working off of the elemental reactions, so like Vaporize, and I know Xingqiu, I think he heals at a certain constellation, or just in general, I do not remember. I suck at remembering specific details. I expect to see your Clark's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you've heard of me? It's Kamisato spoke of you. May I ask what brings you here? What happened in the area? Do you come here often? It seems like you were looking for something. Sure. Looking for a little child. You're looking for Sayu. She's neglectful in her duties. My cat is sitting in front of my monitor, so I can't see some of the dialogue. I'm gonna look on y'all's screen. She often comes here to take a nap, but it seems she's already predicted that I would come looking for her. Okay, you haven't happened to have seen her anywhere. She's wearing Regina costume. Hu Tao's meant to be on life support. She's basically trading her HP for damage. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, I heard about that, that, like, she does more damage the, like, weaker she is. Not weaker, but, like, the less HP. So, how does a full team of, like, dude, is it, like, a meme build where it's like, haha, like, I just, you know, for jokes and funnies, or was it, like, a legit, like, big damage? Because I assume most meme builds do, like, pretty decent damage, but is it meant to be, like, a big damage team? Because if so, I would assume the only way to make, like, a good amount of damage while nerfing her would be through elemental reactions. What was the team? I'm curious now. You got me a little intrigued, Darren. You gotta tell me. No, of course not. No, I haven't. No, no, of course not. I haven't seen her. Really? Yeah, no, totally. Well then I suppose I'll just have to keep searching for her. They hate getting healed, so I love to heal them. I felt that. It was so fun making my friend frustrated. Like, she wasn't genuinely frustrated, right? Because if she was genuinely frustrated, I would have felt bad. But she was like, please stop. And I was like, and Barbara burst. It really sucks that they didn't allow Barbara to do damage with her burst. Like, because it is useful to, like, you know, quickly buff heal. But it's not even like a wet application, just like a burst and healing, and that's it. Like, come on, man, give me a little something. At least apply wet to like a like at least close range of field so that I can get a little more application of her. I really feel like they did her dirty with that one. Someone informed me that this might be happening. I've been on my guard. No, I've just heard things. I've just got an unusual feeling that someone's following me. Sure, let's do that one. After all, you have been a great service to the Yashir Commission. Many thankful for your action. How could you even consider it's like Mika's burst? Honestly, okay. Like, Mika's cute, right? Because, you know, I love Vocaloid. I'm that, you know, Vocaloid kid. Miku is my queen. But I don't like Mika too much. His voice is too squeaky. It was almost the same thing as Layla, except Layla, maybe I have a bias. Maybe I just like pretty girls. But I don't understand Mika's gameplay yet. At least she's the only 4-star with an actual burst animation. Oh yeah, huh, I never considered that. Or I never realized that. Oh my god. Oh my god, I never realized that she actually has a burst animation while the rest are just like, boom, attack, let's go. That's true. Maybe they knew that they were nerfing her, but they were like, I feel bad. I want my baby girl to have some screen time, so boom, in animation. Or maybe that was just an early development thing, and they were like, this uses too many resources. 4-stars don't need an animation, and then they didn't. That doesn't make Sayu more. Of course, Sayu wouldn't hurt me. What a relief. Sure, let's go this one. Let's hope I don't go down the wrong route. I'm not sure how to play this one yet. I don't remember the turns. Thank you. That would certainly be helpful. No, that would certainly help. What is she saying? It's also part of my duty to take on work from the Shimatsu-ban. While you are making inquiries, I shall continue investigating. While you are making inquiries, I shall continue investigating on my own, just to be safe. Thank you. That would certainly help. Because basically a physical support. He's banner for Eula. Oh. Why did they not run Eula? Like, I mean, they were gonna run Shinha either way, I think. I would hope it wasn't like a decision between Shinha and Eula. But why did they? Well, I guess we all know the reason why. Money. Shinha was very highly anticipated, and even though Eula was also pretty highly anticipated because of how long they waited, they just ran. I was about to call her Kokomi. Oh my god. I just remember the line that she says whenever she does the first Sumetsu. Fucking Ayaka, there it goes. Or the way my brother calls her, Ayaya. Correction, he's Bennett but for Eula. Oh, got you. He's Banner but for Eula. No, but I get it though, you're right. You're right though. That was a close thing for not writing. Good thing you didn't fall asleep. But yeah, it's a little, or maybe I just haven't spent enough time. I think it's his voice. It's a little too like high pitched, a little too squeaky for me. And so I was playing it for a little bit, and I was excited for its release because it was like, oh my god, a bow and I think it's polearm, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure he's polearm and like not really bow, but technically catalyst. I don't know how to describe it, but he's that. And I was like, oh my god, I love bow characters. Like, Child is awesome. You know, he's a dual wielder. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited for this new character who's gonna wield a bow. And then they. It was so disappointing. And then his voice didn't make it that much easier to listen to him. Oh my god. I feel so bad about that. Let's see. Let me not slander him without getting the actual facts. Let me try and see. Where is he? I don't even think I have him on a team right now. But it should be fine. Oh, this is his spares team. Okay. We'll just review and get fucking Lin Kagome on the team. Kagome? I don't remember. But yeah, it's okay. Yeah, he is a polearm, and then like his E you have to hold and shoot. That's annoying. I thought, you know, it would be like Child's where you switch into it and then boom, you can shoot. His skill is crossbow and his burst is a catalyst, but he's a polearm user. See, they're getting really creative with that. I really like the like multi-weapon usage. It would be cool if they added a function to where like if a character does have that multi weapon usage, then you can like kind of do something kind of related, like almost like a function like their talent system, to where you can beef up their different like affinity with those different weapons, and then also like switch them if you level it up high enough to where their main weapon is this. But I know that would kind of be a lot to implement into a game that's already pretty well established, but like it would be nice. But yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this because then he's stationary. I can't move. Meanwhile, with like, let me pull out Child because he's what I'm directly comparing him to. I like Child's gameplay. It's not. I mean, I know the cooldown is a little much, but I I usually build a team to where I'm able to switch to anyone and they'll still do damage. You know, especially with elemental reactions. So like, you know, having just one use of the skill and that's it is pretty clunky to me. Meanwhile, this one, you know, you do it and then boom, another gameplay style, and you're going and you're able to move and stuff. I like that movement along with the E and being able to switch out. And while the cooldown is a little inconvenient, it's still like useful to me. Meanwhile, this one, you know, I'm fighting like this, which already to begin with, I don't have that, like, I'm not that fond of polearms. This is an exception to the rule with, I was about to call Eula, Jesus, Shinha. But it's because she's how could I not like her? But yeah, I don't like polearms all that much to begin with, but I do like bow characters a lot, so I was like, oh, this will be redeeming quality. Only weapon I want is a gun. Yeah, about to take care of all those fatui, if you know what I mean. Got the Glock loaded and ready. Oh my gosh. That'd be funny. You just pull up to an enemy camp. So I heard y'all were causing issues for the people of Sumeru. It's time to finish you off once and for all. I like those animations where it's like Mika's trying to talk and they're like, oh my god, you know, he's 37. He's like, shut the fuck up. And he pulls out a gun. Shit's funny. Oh my god. But yeah, it would be cool if they had a system where like you could really change weapons a lot more. I think that would be really interesting too as a mechanic for the Traveler, because like it's cool that they give him the ability to use different elements, but it's, you know, only restricted to the ones that are out now. So I think they could take advantage of like a system that could allow him to use multi-weapons or something like that, albeit maybe, you know, they could nerf it a little, like be not as good as other characters that actually do that, but just, you know, give it a little more usability to the Traveler. I just have him set on Dendro right now, and it's been pretty good with me. I use him a lot for elemental elemental reactions. Slap a DLQ33 on Barber and call it a catalyst. Yeah. Oh my god. Barber's about to end so many world issues, bro. You don't even know. Oh crap. Alright, let's see. Let's showcase. So I run them, and if he doesn't kill anyone, then or kill everyone. Let's see, usually at this point with a lot of the teams that I use, a lot of smaller characters, weaker enemies don't last long enough for me to be able to like actually do a full rotation. Oh yeah, like this should be able to last a little bit longer. Ow. Okay, up and down, and use that, and do that, and then switch out, and then do that, and then you can explode that, and then that, and then as soon as the E comes back, and do that, and then like boom, and so it gets like a full rotation, and so they each like bounce off of each other elements. I really play more towards the like elemental reaction style. I'm not sure what other style there is. I suppose there is just like if someone's really crazy, they go, oh, I'm doing full DPS physical on everyone, and like no. And it's funny because my Amber, I I built her, and I say this in air quotes, but as a physical DPS, right? And again, I'm just a disclaimer, I'm not too good at building. But you know, she's built with a 2-piece pale, 2-piece bloodstain, so you got that at least 50% physical damage bonus, and no pyro damage bonus, but she does more pyro damage, I think. Usually for what I've seen whenever I run her around different enemies, she does more pyro damage. Did you know some characters are too short to be hit by those Fatui gunmen? Really? Like the chibi characters? I mean, I would assume so. That's so cool. Get more dodging capabilities. Oh man, that would really help with a spiral abyss too. I hate that one floor. I usually don't get past floor 11, so it's between 9 and 11. But that one floor with the Fatui water guy, and he's just like shooting all the time, and unless I run Kazuha with the team, it's so hard to get them grouped together. I support so much on Kazuha physics. Kazuha is kind of good. Oh really? Huh. I always heard purely EM. The first time that I got Kazuha, it was like, I think he ran directly after Xiao a while back, and I really wanted Xiao because he looked super cool, but I'd lost a 50-50, and then I had a guarantee, and I didn't know how wishing worked. So I went to, I saw Kazuha, and I'm like, oh, well, another air guy. It should be like similar enough, right? And then... And then I got him, and I was like, I don't really know how to use him. And so I just kind of built... At that point, I really had no understanding of building. And so I built him to where whenever he would plunge down for some reason, he did the most amount of damage. And it's just... I basically made myself a Xiao Kazuha, and then I got clowned on by a friend of a friend, and they were like, no, he's supposed to be built elemental mastery. And I was like, okay. And so I fixed him, and so now he does good damage. Xiao, Chi-Chi, Barbara, Kuki, etc. Just stand close to them. Oh, huh. So then, let's see. Xiao, Chi-Chi, Barbara, Kuki, etc. Did you know? Xiao. Oh, you're talking about the shortness. Okay. Xiao, Chi-Chi, Barbara, Kuki, etc. Just like, huh. I'm gonna have to try that out. Holy shit. Let's test that out a little bit. And it's the ones with the crossbows, right? Those are the gunmen, or are you talking about the ones that like shoot elements, like the water guy or the ice guy that just does like a flamethrower but with ice? That sounds like a plan. Didn't they think that guy was like trying to assassinate them? I do not remember that guy's role in the story. Man, I'm not gonna focus enough to read that. Let's see if I can find someone real quick to totally have a nice, friendly shooting competition with them, just without them knowing that it's a shooting competition. Enemies, wherefore art thou? Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that out. Let's see. I'll pull out Barbara in a little bit, and I don't know where. I think I should be able to peruse Liyue and be able to find some Fatui gunmen. But yeah, so her physical is around like 2-3k ish, with like crits up to 4k, 5k. But oh well, now it's not showing it. I suppose it might just have to do with the resistance of the enemies that I was fighting. Okay, let's put a shield up. That's not it. Unless you have Constellation for Kaza, it's smartest to build him EM, but I'm not known for doing smart things, so I felt that. I felt that for real. Oh my god, but yeah, most of the event 5 stars that I have, I don't have constellations for, because once I get them, I'm like, okay, my job here is done. There it goes. Yeah, so I tend to hit around 5k with her charged attacks, but only if I get an actual good shot. The skinnier ones with hats. Yeah, so like the pyro crossbow ones. I think that's what they are, right? Ooh, little Sakura bloom, I can get it. But yeah, all the 5 stars that I have, that I got because I wanted, I don't have constellations for, because I was like, oh man, I don't wanna mess up Genshin or something, and it'll restart Genshin, it'll be like, you did not have any, you had no character to begin with. Alright, let's look for, let's look for Fatui Gunman. Where would, that's Sumeru. Probably around the ruins, huh? Yeah, I usually see a lot there. Oh, my cat's in my lap. He's being a good little kitty. That's good. He was sitting in front of my monitor. My waffles! I forgot I have my waffles! I brought waffles to the beginning of the stream and I was gonna eat them because I woke up and didn't have breakfast. Cool. Excuse me for a little bit. Wait, we have the little thing. They use marksman rifles. I know exactly which ones you're talking about, but we have the journal. I always forget that. I think it's these, right? Yeah, because those aren't it and those aren't it. I think it's these. Okay. Was I close? Nope. There wasn't gonna be not one there. Okay. Well, then again, they do need to update the navigation for those enemies, because there's like so many enemies. Like if you go through and try and find treasure hoarders and stuff, or Fatui agents, it's like it only shows you like a good, I'm navigating towards the wrong thing. It only shows you like a good, I'd honestly say like 20% at least of the enemies that are available in the world, and that's kind of annoying, because then you gotta go online and actually find a good route instead of just trusting the game where it's supposed to have everything. We're free to play, so the only constellations I have are 4 stars. Same! I've not spent 1 dime on this game. So everything you see, completely free to play, baby, because I'm not that financially literate, so I don't want to give myself an addiction. I forgot to change the barber. Let me go change the barber first. That would have been really bad. Oh, there's more Fatui there. Let's go this way. It's the audacity of Hoyoverse to put Nobushi in the easy category. What's Nobushi? Hold on, give me 1 second. Is it the samurai guys? I think. Let me see. That's the wrong button. I know only like, or no, I don't know much. I mean, I know some things. It's the wrong one. I just don't know a lot of the finer details, like names. I suck at names. Nobushi. Oh yeah, those guys aren't exactly easy. I'd say that at least they'd be with the Fatui blade. Oh my god, I keep closing it and then forgetting where it is. With like the Fatui blades ones, because they're at least this level of hard, you know, the Fatui agents. At least that level of hard, so they should have put it with that one. They're just goofy like that. Maybe they used to be like weaker, and then they were like, oh, let's go ahead and set it to that because it's not that hard. Maybe they're just like so good at playing their own game that they're like, it's not even that hard, man. They're just being lazy. All right, let's see. What was I gonna get? Oh yeah, Barbara. Sure, let's use this team. This team is wrong. It used to have Traveler there. Should I take out Traveler? Yeah, let me switch to Traveler so that I can get the good team that I was supposed to set up. I put Shinha there because I wanted to run her with Chungus. Bro, you completely miss a rock. Why is it shiny? Am I tripping? I thought there was shininess there. Ooh, a lotus. Okay, let's go see if they can touch this. They can't touch this. Can't touch this. Let's see. Okay, let's switch to Barbara. Okay, not gonna be able to climb through there. Hey, but they found me. Okay, we got the Animo shield, and that's not even the right gunsmith. That's the agent. Let's see. Oh, there's one over there. Perfect. I navigated towards them, so I did not follow the map wrong. Good, because I have trouble with maps. Not good at reading them in Minecraft. notorious in my friend group for... Hello? Hey, there you go. He's like, oh my god, it's my Oshi. It's my favorite idol. I love Barbara. Ow. Okay, wait. Just stand around them, right? Unless you have... Or is it skinny ones with hats? Oh, shit. Just stand close to them. Oh my god. All this time, I've been making my life so much harder. Ow. Okay, wait, maybe. Okay, let's bring them out. Over here. And don't die. Over here. There we go. No, come back. Do it. Fight. It's that scene from Puss in Boots. These are the wrong Fatui. Oh, they are? I thought it was this guy. Is that not the marksman rifle? Well, either way, it's doing it, so... If this isn't the right one, we've discovered something new, Darren. Where what's it called? Explorers, traversers of the newfound information. These also cannot hit you if you're short enough. Does it also work with the chibi characters? I wonder, because they're like shorter than this. I wonder if that changes the aim thing. I wonder why it's like that too. Because don't they target the like aim box of it? Or the hitbox? So why... I mean, that's scuff on Hoyo versus part of this. Oh my god, Jesus, just fucking headshot. God. Oh my god. That's funny. I'm like, oh yeah, they can't even hit me. And boom, headshot. Oh my gosh. There we go. I'm like deciding. My chat is delayed for some reason. Oh, don't worry about it. It might just be a delay on my part because I know it comes in and then it pops up on the actual Chrome tab, and then maybe I should pop out the other chat because this chat seems to be a little more delayed. I don't know. I don't think I put a delay. Let me check real quick. Is there or is there not a delay? Let's see. This one. Nope. Where is it? Nope, not in stream. Edit maybe. Go down. Customization, license, top customization, slow mo. No. Live chat replay, live chat. Okay. No, it should be. Should be good in the settings. Maybe I just need to find the right. Where is it? Forget how to pop out the chat. I know there's a button for it. Is it this one? Pop out dashboard. Nope. This one. Oh no, that was. Oh wait, maybe I just had it. Okay. Pop out chat. There we go. There, hopefully it should be better up to date. Yeah, because it was a different window. There we go. Hopefully that fixes that. Sorry about that. First stream, so I don't know. I'm still learning, so bear with me. And thanks for stopping by. I know it could be like, oh, is this gonna go well? Is this not gonna go well? And I just appreciate your time at the end of the day, okay, Darren? And anyone else who may be watching. I can talk, I promise. I'm pretty linguistically challenged sometimes, but I get my message across, I like to think. But yeah, good to know. Thank you, Darren, so much, because now I can easily fight. Did I kill the guy earlier? I think I did. Now I can easily fight them. Or at least show my friends and be like, look, I learned this cool thing from this awesome person online. And they're gonna be like, wow, that's so cool. And that'll be it, but I'll feel like 10% cooler. Alright, let's see. What were we gonna do? Oh yeah. Was there something else? I feel like there was something else I was supposed to check. Let's see. I checked the Liwa thing. Physics, marksmanship. I think that was it with that. English is hard for no damn reason. For real! It's like I get tripped up with so many other words, and especially since I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of weird with the thing of like, oh, I want to use the correct word for it because there's a specific message that I want to get across, and so because of that, it like almost makes me stutter sometimes because I'm like, is that the right word? Is that how you say it? Is that the right tone for it? And so because I'm doing that, I have to like keep stopping myself and like, is it? Let's reassess, reevaluating, reevaluation complete, you're good, keep going. But what about this? Reassessing, reevaluating, reevaluation complete, you're good. So yeah, it can be difficult to communicate, but it's such a satisfying feeling whenever you get like the correct thing that you want to get across. My YouTube just reminded me to take a nap. Jokes on them. Jokes on them. I've been waiting. I've been awake for 3 days. Darren, you need to get some sleep. Be right back. Okay, enjoy and take better care of yourself, please. I've been running on 4 hours of sleep these past days, and it's not a good idea. And so, as your self-proclaimed older internet big sister thingy, please take better care of yourself. Oh my gosh, 4 days. I cannot imagine. That's too much time to be awake and think. Okay, let's see. Gonna go and do that. Do 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 do. This is gonna sound like very bad out of context, but I love making people cry. And I mean that in not the way that, you know, it sounds like, because what I like doing is making people cry because they're like happy or because it means a lot for them and they get overwhelmed with emotion. I love doing that. But so I do that a lot with like gifts and stuff. I get them a very meaningful gift and they get really happy, and especially with my dad, he's so easy to make cry. So I love making him cry because it means that I did a really good job. And there was one Christmas where like he opened a gift and he stayed silent for like so long, but he didn't cry, and I was like, did I not do it? Did I fail? Did I fail? No, this is the first year I've failed. How could this happen? It was foolproof. It was a great idea. And he was like, do you like making me cry? And I was like, what are you talking about? No, of course not. What are you saying? But yes, that is just true. I do like making him cry because it means that I did a really good job. Hey, look, it's a kid. Oh yeah, they had like kidnapped his daughter or something, and then he was getting paid to do something to like threaten the traveler. I remember now. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Or the Cartoon Network thing, I think. It's all coming back to you. Where is that Boomerang? That's Boomerang! That's right, that's Boomerang. I wonder if Boomerang is like affiliated with, I was about to say customer service. It's, Cartoon Network, Jesus. Customer service. Let's see. Because it seemed like they had a lot of similar cartoons, but it also could just be the market at that time was very similar. Taking a bite of my waffle, give me 1 second. I don't want to give y'all weird mouth sounds. But these waffles smack. They're the chocolate chip Eggo waffles, and they're so good. They're like so good. I eat them I eat them dry. I just put them in the toaster, and then from there they're ready to go. They're crunchy, they're warm, delicious. They got just like the slightest bit of chocolate flavor throughout. They're great. Right now mine are cold because I made myself some and I was running late for the stream. So I realized there were quite a few things that I forgot to like set up. And it was just like I didn't double check properly enough. So I always double check properly a day before, because I supposed to give myself like an hour before, because I had an hour-long meeting with someone before the stream. But I was like, oh, you know, I'll get back with enough time. I'll have like a whole hour before the stream starts, so I could problem shoot anything. And there was no troubleshooting, luckily. There was just a, oh my god, I didn't think about that. I probably should have gotten that on. I was supposed to have like a timer going and stuff to show you like when I was gonna start. I was supposed to set it up like 30 minutes before the stream to have like, you know, time for people to get there or whatever. I was supposed to be able to like quickly post it on all the social medias. Had to speedrun that. Basically showed up like 10 minutes late. Well, technically 5 minutes late because I got everything set up 5 minutes into 12. And then I was like, oh, I haven't eaten this morning. I should probably go get something to snack on during the stream, because if not, I'm gonna... My stomach's gonna be louder than my voice, and that's not gonna be good. People are gonna be like, what's that? Is that a monster in your room? No, it's my stomach. I forgot to eat. Please take care of yourselves, and if you haven't eaten today, and like at all, please eat. It's not healthy. I recently started getting hunger pains and stuff because of how much I would forget to eat, which is not a good thing. I'm not saying that like not tee-hee-hee, silly me, goofy. No, that's a genuinely bad thing, and I am trying to fix it. I'm starting to cook a little more, and you know, part of my problem was like, oh, I don't know what to cook. I don't know what to decide to eat. So I looked up recipes and I bought the stuff to do it. So now I have to keep myself accountable, because otherwise the ingredients are gonna go bad. And so hopefully today or tomorrow, but probably today, because tomorrow I found out that I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna go to a farmer's market. You know how long it's been since I've been to a farmer's market? I love going out. I'm so like a weird, because I don't, okay, I'm not like, haha, I'm not like other girls, because surely other people feel this too. But I get anxious in public situations, but also I love going places. I love seeing things. And this wasn't a thing whenever I was younger. I swear whenever I was younger, I was like, oh, it's too much of a struggle. I gotta get ready and be nice and pretend like this, you know, act polite and such. Okay, I wasn't sure how far it was gonna come out. But maybe it's just because I'm like in my own company now and I know what I can say no to in life. But that's not even, oh, it's because that's 5. Oh, but it's so much funner going out now, and so I have that going for me. But oh yeah, tomorrow I'll go to a farmer's market, and what was I talking about before that? Let me think. Crap. Let's see. Oh yeah, no. But what was I thinking about? Oh my god. I cannot genuinely remember. I remember talking about how I showed up late to the stream and then eating. Oh yeah, food. I'm gonna cook some onigiri. I've never made them before. I don't have Asian roots in my bloodline, so I don't have, you know, experience or have ever had one even. But you know, there are plenty of people online who are willing to show me to make up for the lack of oh my god, welcome back, Darren. I was talking about I haven't I have waffles on my desk, as I mentioned earlier, because I was running late for the whatchamacallit, the stream, and then I was supposed to eat them, but I haven't been eating them because I've been, you know, doing this. But that if you're hungry and you haven't eaten, Darren, if you haven't eaten, or anyone else who's listening, if you haven't eaten, remember, go eat, because hunger pains are not fun and they're not something to joke around with. It's a genuinely bad thing to continuously happen. It's been happening to me because I forget to eat, and it's not a good thing, and I'm working on it. I'm learning recipes and stuff and buying ingredients so that I can make those recipes, so I have no excuse as to not eat. And I was gonna say, hopefully after stream, if not tomorrow, but probably not because I'm going out to a farmer's market tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. But I'm gonna try and make some onigiri. I've never made them before, but I found a recipe and I got all the stuff, so I have a YouTube video too, so hopefully it should go all well and I'll be able to like eat some good onigiri. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I've never had that, and hopefully it lives up to the hype. The first day that I brought the ingredients, I was supposed to make them, but I was super tired. So instead, I found a recipe for, I forget what they called them, but like the egg salad sandwiches, the Japanese ones. And they're so good. Currently eating fried rice. Better start eating, else I'ma tell grandma. Oh, don't tell grandma. No, she's gonna lecture me. Oh my god. I've been eating. I'm like a quarter or 3/4 of the way through my first waffle. So slowly but surely I am consuming food. I don't like talking with my mouth full. I have to do that a lot at work. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me finish this bite. You instilled the fear of grandma on me. Now I have to take bites. But at work I answer phones a lot, and sometimes I start falling asleep because I'm exhausted, and so like I'll start kind of nodding off, and I'm like, oh, I need to wake myself up. So we have like little candy bowls around the office, so I'll get something from the candy bowl, and then the phone will ring, because of course it rings as soon as I put something in my mouth, and so I have to pick it up and like move the food to the side of my mouth. And recently it's been happening with like I was about to call them paletas, but lollipops in my mouth, and so I have to either take them out or shove them to the side and kind of be like hold them with my teeth, so that I'm like holding it with one side. And this is me with like my teeth clenched on one side, so I'll be like, hi, thank you for calling blah blah blah, this is so-and-so speaking, how can I help you? And I think in my opinion it sounds pretty convincing. What do you think? What do y'all think? Because I think I have them fooled that I do not have anything in my mouth, because at the very least, oh man, I ended up with the same one, dang it. I think I have them fooled. I think I don't sound like I have stuff in my mouth, because at least it's not like, thank you for calling, this is so-and-so speaking, how can I help you? Yeah, it's not that. but I just don't know if I'm fooling them, but I hope I am, because it's happened multiple times now, and I hope they don't answer the phone and they're like, why is she eating while talking to me? This is not something you should be doing. You shouldn't be eating during work, you buffoon. I can kill them, it's fine. I got this. In, and then out, and then that. Speaking of in and out, never been there. Wonder what it's like. I do not go out. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do not go out as much to restaurants and stuff as I think I do. I go to like the same 3 restaurants anytime that I get the chance to go out to eat. Which is just like Whataburger or McDonald's or occasionally DQ. Like it's I am not that well traveled. But I've heard a lot about In-N-Out. It feels like on the same pedestal as Raising Cane's, which like Raising Cane's is alright. I've only had it like twice. It's alright, but honestly I prefer Whataburger. I'm a Whataburger girl. I can't help it, man. They're good. I don't even know what's good about them. It's just I like their chicken tenders. They're nice. They're a lot better than the McDonald's nuggets that like are so squishy and rubbery, but I still like the taste of them, so I keep going back. That and their fries. Way salty. Love them. Love that. Love that salty. Need that sodium. Need that sodium in me. KFC. Yes, KFC. Honestly, okay. Maybe I might get some criticism for this. And don't tell Grandmama, because I feel like she wouldn't like this, but I'm not a fan of like big chicken legs or whatever. Because like that, and also like Popeyes. Whenever I go to Popeyes, I only eat the the red beans and rice and some biscuits, because I'm not a fan of like big things of chicken. I do think there's a place for them in dishes, but just like fried chicken itself, it's not my favorite thing. It's not bad. I'll eat it, especially when I'm hungry. I'm like, it's just scrumdiddlyumptious. This is absolutely gobsmacking. I'm fulfilled to the fullest extent, you know? Oh, that's great. But I just it's not my preferred thing. I like chicken strips because it has like a good balance of crunchy and chicken, because I like the taste of chicken, but I don't like too much of it, you know, because chicken I think is like kind of plain whenever it's a lot, or I've always tasted it and it's always been like really plain unless it's like spicy chicken, which in that case then I'm like, yes, delicious, scrumdiddlyumptious, I'm eating that shit up. Oh dear Grandma, no, don't tell Grandma. No. No, listen, man. I'd like to say I'm not a picky eater, but the facts are stacking up against me. But just don't be a snitch, okay? Nah, I get a lot of stuff like that on my family. They're like, "Man, you're too picky. You don't know what you're missing out on." And I'm like, I don't know, because I don't like it, and I don't know what I'm missing out on, because I can't imagine liking that, because it's not that good. And like, to be fair, I'm not saying like, oh, chicken is horrible. If you eat chicken strips, if you eat chicken legs, disgusting, terrible. Chicken breast, disgusting, terrible. How could you possibly like a disgusting thing like that? That's not true. I think there's some dishes that I think I went down the wrong route. But I think there are dishes that really incorporate them well. But I'm just not a fan of them, and that should be perfectly fine. Because like, it's all up to preference. Some people just will not like some things, and some people will absolutely love some things, and we can't control that. That's just, you know, part of life. It's a yeah. And yeah, you see where I'm coming from, Darren. It's not like I have a personal vendetta. It's not like my hatred towards Z-Luke. It's not a personal thing. It literally is just, I'm just not a fan of it. Or I guess that does make it a personal thing, doesn't it? Now that I'm really thinking about it, I guess that does make it a personal thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to say I don't hate chicken. I'm just not a fan of it. That's it. Meanwhile, I hate D-Luke, so chicken and D-Luke not in the same category for me. And that should be a good thing. Be right back again. No worries, Darren. Take your time. Enjoy life. We have plenty of time left, despite the constant fear of not having any left. Because when we don't have any left, we wouldn't even know, because we're not gonna be around. So it's not that big of a deal. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh no, they found her. She left her tail sticking out again. What a goof. Oh, look at her. She's so tiny. I just realized the model tracks me whenever I take bites. Give me 1 second. My cat shows an interest in my waffles, and he shouldn't do that. He likes eating everything but the stuff that I give him. If I'm eating a brownie, he'll be like, that looks delicious. That looks amazing. Can I mayhaps have some? I have a little scrum, a little bite, a little gobble, a little nip right there, just right there. And I'm like, no, this will kill you. You're a cat. And he's like, but it looks delicious. And I'm like, yeah, it is delicious, but no. I used to have a cat that whenever I would eat potato chips, and it was just like plain ones, but whenever I would eat it, the moment I turned my head, face in the bag, like just eating all of them, and it was not a good thing. I'm like, no, stop eating potato chips. I don't know if they're good for you or not. I still don't know if they're good for them or not. I don't think they are. I usually my go-to thing is if you're not sure, don't give it to them. Good thing we didn't have any other plans. Okay, I think I ended up down a different route. That's good. But yeah, no, cats, waffles. Yes. Cat likes my waffles. He's not allowed to have any, and I'm not a bad person for saying so because I'm doing it out of interest in his life and betterment for his life. So surely that doesn't make me a terrible person, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, Chinju Forest, let's see. I think this setting is really cool, but if I went there in person, like in real life, I would be scared shitless because that is so foggy. Perfect setup for a horror movie, especially if I was alone and in the nighttime. Do you know how many spiderwebs there are in the forest in the nighttime? Like, okay, I'm not a big outdoorsy person, right? As you can see, if I'm here, I'm probably not that big of an outdoors person, right? Playing Genshin and doing this. Probably not the best repertoire for someone who goes like hiking and stuff regularly. But I listen, man, I cannot handle spiders. I am so afraid of spiders. Like, it's not bad. I have a friend, the same one, if you listened earlier, the one who mains Diluc, they really bad arachnophobia. I can't even send them a picture of a spider because that will also freak them out. If they see a picture of a spider in a book, they like genuinely like get goosebumps and they cannot handle staring at it. I don't have that, so I'm grateful that I don't have that because that sounds like almost debilitating. But cannot handle spiders. Anytime I crash into a spider web, like I just start like twitching. I'm like, no, ew, gross, get it off me. What if it's on me? Oh god, I don't want to be a spider person. No. I'm not ready for that kind of responsibility yet. Oh my god, I've never seen anyone grow in their sleep. Well, yeah, because usually you're asleep too. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but one time whenever I was younger, I went on a school trip. We went to the forest, or because it was like a look camping trip thing, to like a ropes course, and it was, you know, of course, like in the woods or whatever. And so we did like a night hike, and that was really nice. I actually really enjoyed it. Like I like walking around places, and at nighttime it gives like a different vibe. So it was really neat, and we were a big group, so I wasn't as scared. But I don't know if it was, I don't remember if it was because I was short or because we got arranged by names, but I doubt that because my name is not like alphabetically the first. But I was like the second one in line, because there was like the instructor and then a group in front of us, because we were like paired off. So there was a pair in front of us and then the pair that I was in and then the rest of the people behind us. And so we were like towards the front. And then at one point they're like, oh yeah, you know, be careful, you may crash into spider webs. I'm like, huh? You may crash into... I was not properly disclosed this information. I should not be here. I'm so scared. This is not what I agreed to. I agreed to pre-warn not possible spiders. And so like after that I started crouching, and I'm already not that tall of a person. So I was taking extra precautions. I was like kind of crouching behind where the group in front of us was walking, and they crashed into quite a few spider webs, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I can't handle this. Oh man, I cannot do spiders. Now you're gonna check into where, fine, if that's what we have to do. If you work hard, then I'll work hard too, see? Not work hard to teach you, see? This way nobody's being lazy. Now you're the one trying to find it. Let's do that. Yay! She's happy. Thank you so much. See, you're the hero that protects. I use it. Oh, have y'all seen the new trailer for Breath of the Wild? Tears of... I keep calling Breath of the Wild 2, but I suppose I should start being respectful and using its title now, Tears of the Kingdom. It looks so exciting. In the trailer that they put out recently for the gameplay demo with Shigeru Miyamoto, he, like, in the background towards the end of the video, you can see like a hilichurl being carried by some type of like flying dinosaur or something. I'm like, what? What is that? Wait a minute, how are we just not gonna address that? And he's just like casually like, as you can see, there's plenty of other things, but I don't want to give away too much. So I just hopefully you'll continue to follow the development of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and continue to support us, and you know, hopefully look forward to seeing it. And thank you. I'm like so professional, and I'm like, sir, what is that flying in the background? I've never seen that before in my life. The only thing that I remember that flew in Breath of the Wild, aside from like the divine beasts, were the keys. I think that's what they're called, right? The little like eye bats. And like we're just not even gonna look at them, we're just gonna have them purposely, like you can tell he purposely angled the camera to show them in the background. I'm like, what's going on? But I'm so excited for like the team mashups and everything, the enemy mashups. I'm back this time with 2 ripe mangoes. Yo, mangoes are delicious. Do you, okay, weird question, but so I'm asking this because my dad, right, he eats them with the skin on, just like through the skin, crunch crunch crunch, and he eats the skin whole. I cannot do that. That just does not sit right in my head. So I have to peel off the skin and eat it, and then eat around the seed in it. So I'm asking this just for purely for scientific reasons, but do you eat it with the skin? I totally won't judge you if you do. Not at all. No, totally not. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. No, I can't imagine, because it's like thinking about eating an orange peel. No, you're not supposed to eat that. Avoid the obstacles and reach the goal. Oh. Oh. Okay. I don't think I did it. What is going on? Did I reach the goal? Okay, there's the goal. Oh shit. I don't have a wide enough view. Ah, dang it. I don't think I'm doing this right. I really don't think I'm doing this right. I'm so well coordinated, as you can see. I'm like the definition of coordination. When you look up in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of me, because I'm so coordinated that Webster's dictionary was like, this is the only way we could showcase the true meaning of coordination, as you can clearly see. How did it get bloom? How did it get bloom? I was just thinking about taking out my, I guess it's because I didn't know they applied bloom, or dendro, the thorns. So I was literally just thinking about, taking out my aether. Most of the vitamins are in the skin, but if I cared about my health, I'd have gone to sleep 3 days ago. True that! True that! That's a sentiment I can get behind. I don't think I did very well in this training. That was a little yeah, it was a little unfortunate, but that's good to know. I didn't know about the vitamins thing. My dad never told me. He was just like, you don't know what you're missing out on, you're so picky. And I'm like, Dad, that's the skin. You're not supposed, it's not supposed to be eaten like that. How are you doing that? Why are you doing that? No, don't do that. Like, I understand like grapes, right? Obviously I'm not like that weird of a person where it's like, oh, skinless grapes are the way to go. You have to surgically remove the skin and then eat it, because ew, gross. No, you gotta eat the little bit of the crunch of the grape. But I feel like they just get thicker as you move on to other fruits, and mangoes are like a little bit thicker. Like, I can still imagine eating it. I wouldn't mind eating some of the skin of a mango, but it just feels like I was taught growing up not to eat it like that, and so because of that, I guess I have a little bit of a bias to not eat it. But like oranges, I'm not supposed to eat the skin of the orange, because why would you do that? That's not what you're supposed to do. And so it's strange. But yeah, Darren, take better care of yourself, please. Please and thank you. Otherwise, I'll tell Grandmama on you. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't like that, huh? Grandmama's not gonna be too happy. Gotta be careful. Grandmama's not gonna like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cute when Sayu blushes. Talk to Sayu. Operation Substitution. Oh, there's that. Go to live combat training ground. Combat training sounds so scary. Have you ever seen the videos of like people in the military and like the boot camp that they have to go through? That's a lot. I remember for a brief moment, because you know I live in America, so college is expensive, and they were like, we'll pay for your college, and every person thinking about going to college is like, wait, what? You said you'll pay for my college? That sounds nice. And so they hook you in with that. So I looked into it, and luckily I was with an organization that was kind of like junior military stuff, and so they showed us some like videos of it, and I'm like, that's That's too much. I'm not that physically fit. I'll die. So thank you for the offer, but I'll just figure out how to pay for it some other way. I'm a master at hiding from Grandma. You gotta teach me your secrets, bro. From the sounds of it, Grandma's gonna be coming after me. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I have to fight them with just Sayu. There's a reason that I didn't use Sayu that much. I was supposed to build her into an attack support. Or healer, attack, support, whatever. But I just couldn't get a hang of her playstyle, so I stopped using her. And now she's on my run team because I like her skill. So I use her with Ayaka, and then what I'll do is I'll run with Ayaka. Or no, I'll use her sprint thingy. And then whenever she gets out of it, then I use Ayaka's sprint. And then once she runs out of stamina, usually Sayu's skill is back. So I constantly got that going. I got it on the lockdown, the down lock, the thing, the down good. Yes, the down good. Oh my gosh, I know proper words for that. Yes. Yeah, no, my run team is, I think I did a good job building it. Not for combat though. The disclaimer there, not for combat. They're just purely for running. So I have Rosaria on there too, who like gives me the passive of at night they speed up. And then I have Kazuha on there to elemental resonance with Sayu for the 15% stamina not usage thingy. Sayu mains are either really nice or they don't speak at all. Yeah, that's true. From what I've seen, I've never had bad experiences with Sayu main. I don't think I have bad experience with people on Genshin in general. I think the only thing that like was ever bad that happened to me once was just like I was the last person standing in a domain challenge, and I was running Beto. And my Beto is like, she's alright. She's pretty good. She does a decent amount of damage. She's not by any means like a whoa 20k. I don't think any of my characters are really at that level, except for maybe Ganyu, but I don't even think so. But I was running Beto and I was surviving, but it was a very slow and steady battle. And there were still like 3 enemies left, and then everybody left, and I just felt like bad. So then I left the domain, and then I just left co-op, and I did the rest of my domains that day by myself because I was like, it's okay, I understand. And I was trying to be a hero. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just followed the team, even though I was like, but what if I can win? And then everybody gets rewards. And I think I could have, but it would have taken like a long time because we still had like a good 5 minutes left in the domain, and that's kind of a lot. So I understood why they left, but it wasn't the coolest, I'll admit. I usually stick around until the last person dies in the domain. One, because I didn't have a shot at getting the rewards, but then also because it feels rude to just leave them in there. My Ganyu used to do 50k per... Wow, 50k, holy crap. I cannot. I have a bunch of friends who like get to those numbers, and I just get stuck at like 10, 20k max. I think one of those achievements where it's like, oh, hit over 50k, I've gotten that, but those were like very specific situations, and it was because of like elemental reactions and such. Oh man, I hope I don't fall. There we go. Oh no, oh god, I was juked. No, please. Okay. That's so mean. Why'd you pull me up like that and then drop me again? But yeah, I think my Ganyu does like 10k per shot. I don't want to say the wrong number. I don't want to be misleading, but I think so. Let me see. You know, Ganyu is really a character that I'd like. Whenever she came out, I thought, wow, she's really pretty and I really want to use her, and she seems really cool because I'd like just began the infatuation with Amber. And then I started using her. you can see what happened. I used to have Diona running here, and she had her own team and everything, and then I was like, boom, Ganyu. I feel bad. My Diona's at, I think now I have her at C6. Yeah, I think not too long ago I got her at C6. Diona Constellations. Yep, C6 Diona too. Who's this? Elmine. If that's anyone of y'all in the chat, just let me know and I'll accept y'all in, but I'm a little too socially anxious, and what if they want something from me? Ah, crap, I forgot I came to the same conclusion earlier. I should have let them in, see if they needed anything. I thought, thick. Yeah, she's so pretty! Like, already, you know, like, she passed the basic necessity of, like, I like looking at her. Like, she's not a I mean, I don't think there's any characters where like I just don't like looking at them. Oh, I guess I could try her out here if I can just not get stuck on anything. Okay, let's get Toma first and shield, and that's not even where she's at anymore. Damn, only 2k? Really? I thought she'd get more than that. Damn, I'm fucking dying. No shield? No shield because it's a Toma. Toma is like really... He's cute and I like him as a character, but god, he does not have a lot of usage. Like at all. See, this is when you know your healer does the job whenever they're surviving that attack from the Scission Mage. There we go. She's good damage, and she usually does more. I feel like I've seen her do more damage in other battles. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can't see numbers correctly. Oh, where'd she go? Bro. Top tier gameplay right here. Esports ready. Oh man, I think she teleported away. Yeah, she did. Oh well. But yeah. Ganyu, I didn't think that I would come to like her gameplay all that much, just because she was kind of like Kazuha with me. I got her because like, oh, I didn't get another character. I can't remember what character it was that I didn't get though, that I ended up getting Ganyu instead. Or I think Ganyu, it was actually just because she was a bow character, and I was like, oh, well, I really like Amber, maybe I should try her, because like Amber, everybody says, oh, she's not that good, and I admit, Amber has a lot of follies that, you know, it takes a lot more time to remedy, but Ganyu, everybody was like, oh, she's a great character, she does a lot of like cool damage and stuff. So I was like, maybe I should get her and see what the big fuss is about, and then I genuinely started liking her because her gameplay is nice and she like makes it easier for whenever you have a moving target, you just shoot at the floor around them and then you still get hits. I hate fighting them. They just make weird. For real, whenever my siblings first started playing it and, you know, it was becoming really popular, you would hear people around playing it and they noisy, they like make sounds, and I'd like I remember I would kind of make fun of my brother, not make fun of, but you know, just kind of joke around with him and to be like, well, what you doing there? What you got there? Because he was like be making noises and such. Now I don't mind it as much. I think I turned down the volume. Is my volume down? Oh no, wait, my headphone volume is just on. I forgot. What level is your Traveler? I think I have him at 80. But yeah, no, I started oh yeah, I started making fun of them, and like I didn't understand how like annoying it was until that. If anyone's ever played Mystic Messenger in the chat, that with Yusung, it was a okay. So Mystic Messenger was a not gacha game, but it was like a visual novel dating sim type thing. It was very cute. I liked it. It was, yeah, just like a visual novel game, mobile visual novel. Oh my god! Oh my god! Not prepared. I didn't even switch to the right character. But there was this one character, and whenever they would use emojis, they would kind of make like a voice line with it that would come out, because it was like a texting basically what it was is that you're supposedly like chatting with all these characters on a phone that you found, and so it's like through message stuff. Yeah, fuck you, going alt. But fucking every time they would use an emoji, they would have a voice line, and his voice line for crying, which is an emoji that he used a lot, sounded like moans. It just fucking sounded like moans. It was not the greatest. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. There we go. There we go. Jeez. I usually do not have a lot of trouble. I'm gonna blame it on the enclosed space and pretend that I'm a great player and that it was totally just that time that I am not that great. Oh my god. Let's see. Traveler. Yeah, I'm almost 100% level 80, but let me double check after this guy is done. There we go. There we go, and then let's see. Traveler. I could have checked through the C button, but it's fine. Yeah, he's level 80. Level 80. I have him ascended to the last level, I just haven't leveled him up past that. Let's see. Talent's not super great. I haven't invested super a lot, but yes, Ganyu does. Most bow characters, they run better with a shield, except for maybe Tartaglia because he has a lot more movement, I feel, because of how his skill works and the dual blading. But yeah, Traveler's alright. I just built him for like a good Dendro DPS, and I haven't invested too much in him. I probably should, but he runs well enough now, I think. I like whenever I'm in the middle of like saying something like hee, and I'm trying to like figure out how to say it. It just sounds like a door creaking. Like, hee. Oh my gosh. There it is. Gosh, all that time I thought I was supposed to be fighting them. It turns out I was just supposed to find this spot. Sorry, waffle time. Yes, I'm excited for that. We get more traveler usage. I'm so excited for when they finally have all the elements out. I'm interested to see how they, cause like, I feel like there's a trend right now to where their E is kind of similar throughout the entire thing, and I guess that would make sense from a gameplay standpoint to have no matter which element, the application of it stays around the same. But I don't know, just like if they implement something new on like how the application is used, I'd be excited to see what they come up with. It's so cool that they're just working on developing one character along with the updates, as opposed to just like, oh no, you just stuck as one element, or you just win the entire time. I really applaud them on that. I think that's really neat. Normal people are taller. Trees should be taller than people. Oh, okay, so they tied the rope and then the tree grew, and she's like, no, I'm shrinking, no. But yeah, Hydra Traveler, what do you think he'll be? Well, actually, what is Traveler? Is he like a DPS, or like, I don't know, what is he intended to be? Because most characters are designed with like a role in mind, like Sayu, you know, support, or like Ganyu more DPS, or Shinha support and physical. Is it physical? No, cryo DPS. And Eula, physical DPS, you know, stuff like that. They're usually designed with an intention in mind. While they can be somewhat versatile, they're not completely versatile. Like, not every character, no matter what you do, can heal. Like Yanfei, she's, I think, built to be a good pyro applicator. And she can heal herself, but she's not exactly made to heal others. And stuff like that. All trees cast shade over something. All trees will go soon. I think that one's cuter. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but do you think he'll like fulfill more roles as he gets different elements? Because I don't think so, because like the past three have showed there's a trend in like just making him like an on-field character, not really. I mean, I guess with his Dendro application he could be a little more of like an off-field support with his burst. So that's what I use him a lot for. I take him out, I use his skill to build up his burst, and then his burst comes out and he goes away, and then I bring out other characters that can work with the Dendro. But yeah, I wonder if he'll fulfill different roles. I feel like looking at their constellations of travelers, basically DPS and buffer for themselves. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, because I definitely don't see him coming out as more of a support character, or definitely not a healer. Wouldn't it be interesting if like his hydro skill did healing or something? Like if they did experiment with like other roles for him to fulfill, that would be interesting. But also I would not be surprised if they don't. Damn, she's so much more expressive in this one. I feel like the last one she was just either sad or sleepy. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Man, what is up with that rendering? It looks cool, but also weird. They look like edited in, which they probably are now I'm thinking about it. This probably isn't a whole 3D environment, but it's cool. I like it. Oh my god, that's pretty. You can somewhat understand her feelings. Someday she will be able to live up to all the expectations on her. Aw, so cute. Animal Traveler's already healed. Yes? Wait, seriously? Oh, now I gotta check, because I've not heard one thing of this that I remember. It could also just be my memory. No, don't change the name. Go there. Deploy. I must conduct a thorough investigation. Waffle. Ah, big bite. His talents. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Resonate with Animo. I haven't used Animo since I think I got, since I think I got to Inazuma, because once I got Electro, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do Electro, and then Dendro came out and I was like, lied, I'm doing Dendro. Let's see. Nope, talents. Forms by rapid strikes, super stamina, AoE, grasping the wind's might, you form a vortex vacuum, causing continuous MMO to opponents in front of you. The vacuum vortex, greater damage and AoE gradually increase. Vortex comes in contact to that, it will deal additional elemental damage of that type. Elemental absorption may only occur 1 per use. Guiding a path, damage. Comes in contact, it will deal more damage. Oh wait, is it this one? Kills, regenerate. Oh! How did I never see that? Yeah, you're right. You're right there, and I just didn't see it. I jumped ahead of myself. I was being way too thorough. 2 HP. Huh. I did not know that. So he's like a self-healer, kind of like a Kaya and Yanfei. And who else does that? I know there's other characters that do that too. Can't remember who though. But yeah, that's cool. I did not know that. I've never heard that before. Maybe it's because it's like, I mean, just like, you know, Kaya doesn't really like, oh yeah, he's a great healer, because he's not. He just heals himself. Which is fine, you know, it's great for whenever you're like, oh, I need to quickly heal my stuff. Let's see. No. How do I get more talent? Oh, wait. And it would probably be good to start with the talent menu if I want to level up talents. Nope. Talent menu. Talent menu. You can read. Oh, wow. I should level this up for a little bit. It's not like I'm using the resources for anything else right now. There we go. There we go. Sure, level 8 should be good. Since I'm not really using this much anyways. You know, let's give it a little shot. I haven't used Animal Traveler since Electro, since I got the power of Electro, so let's use it. She's trying to be Noelle. Oh my god. Wait. Yanfei, yeah, Yanfei, she does the same thing like Kaya, to where she can, or maybe it might be the weapon that I'm running on her. I genuinely don't know, but my Yanfei does heal herself a little bit. She's, you know, she's not Barbara, but she does do a little bit of healing, and it's not impressive, but she does regenerate. She gets back some of that HP. Watch, let me pull them out. I had a thought come to me in the middle of the bite, so give me 1 second. Oh fuck. Yeah, I haven't gotten the constellation for her to get the shield, but what constellation do I have her at? C0 Yanfei, so I haven't gotten the shield, but she does do, let me check, maybe it's I'm almost convinced that it's this one. No, it's not. Then what is it that gives her HP? Because I know she does heal herself. I'm just not sure where it comes from. Damage bonus, pyro damage bonus. What the heck? Where does it come from then? Let's see. Maybe I read the weapon wrong. Maybe it is the weapon and I just skimmed it too fast. Weapons. Into random. Increase area, interlude, increase. Noelle does great damage. She shields, she heals, she named Noelle because she takes no health. For real! I love Noelle. That's what I was gonna talk about in the middle of my bite. But yes, I have invested in Noelle. She's great. I run her whenever I can't run Barbara because, like, you know, the water enemy or something like that. Or because, like, I need a shield or whatever. But yeah, she's great. I only have her at C1, but yes, I love my Noelle. Yes, yes, baby girl, you're beautiful, you're awesome, you're amazing, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong. Yes, Noelle's super great. She's my alternate healer whenever I can't use Barbara, because Barbara, unfortunately, cannot be used in all situations. Noelle, however, is very versatile because she is, whatchamacallit. I should start off with losing some health first. Okay. More pyro, more pyro, more pyro. There we go. Yeah, come at me, bro. There we go. So let's see if I can get that to do its thing, because I never really know when it does it. Or I don't know what triggers it exactly. Okay, well, that didn't work. Enemies, enemies. There we go, there's one over there. But yes, she does heal herself with some of the things. Wouldn't it be funny if it, like, was her weapon that was doing that? I think I changed her weapon too long ago, but also I haven't paid attention enough to remember if she... Wait, what weapon is she using now? The Widsith. No, I'm pretty sure that was it. What was the other one? Yeah, no, it should have been that one, because otherwise I would have had the other one leveled up too, because Yanfei, I used her somewhat more regularly too. Let's see. Healy Trail Camp should be a good way to test it. But yes, Kaya does also heal himself. The same way that Yanfei does, so not that impressive, but they do it. You gotta admit that. Explode. But you saw that little bit of healing that he did. My Kaya's not that great. Yeah, see, 206. So he does heal. Not very good and not others, but he does heal. Let's get some of that melt going, and he's dead. Oh, I want to explode it. Okay, wait. She's a catalyst for a reason. Oh my god, I still got hit! No! Oh my god. Damn. Question, do you save primos? Well, here's the thing, right? So I save somewhat, but also not really, because I don't really use primos for anything else other than wishing. So I save them, and then immediately when I get enough, I buy the wish. Because I don't believe in buying these because you earn them anyways. And, you know, of course, using it for resin is a total, like, waste of resources. And I don't think there's much else that you can do with it that, like, you should really feel the need to do. Because, like, let me check. I don't remember what all is in the shop. Shop. And then... Balance bargains, purchases, primo gems. Yeah, no, see, it's only these two. So, technically yes, but also no. Because I don't save the actual primo gems. I just, like, save it until I know that I have enough to buy a couple. Then I quickly buy the things so that I don't... It makes it easier in my head to calculate how many wishes I have, because if I have like 20 and then 120 primos, then I know that I only have 20 wishes. But if I have like 6,500 primos, that's too much math to figure out how many wishes I actually have. So I just go in and buy them, since I'm gonna buy them anyways. Man, there are like no enemies around. The heck? I should go to Liyue. There's always enemies there. Like, you breathe and then you're surrounded by like 17 Fatui agents. That's not Liyue. There we go. Let's go there. That seems like a good spot. But yeah, do you save? I know some people, like, don't save. It's crazy. I have to save, because then how am I gonna get pretty characters? Please excuse me, I'm chewing. Damn, you don't save? What do you use your primos on then? Well, I guess you did answer it on wishing. And there's not really much else you can use primos on, huh? But damn, like I don't know, especially more recently I've been like, oh, I gotta save because this character's coming up. I gotta do this because this character's coming up. And so I've been a lot more conscientious about where my primos are going. Oh god, no. Let's break his shield. There's two of them. There we go. Yeah, I can't imagine not saving because there's constantly someone that I want or someone that I'm like, oh, you know, it'd be nice if I had them. Wait. Oh my god, he does like no damage in that form. Okay, let's do that. Where... Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I could have sworn. I'm gonna have to ask my brother because he's seen it before and I remember telling him about it like, oh my god, she does that. And I think he said it was because of her weapon, but I'm not seeing that thing do it. So maybe I switched it or something. Damn, it looks like I'm lying now. Oh my god. But no, I swear she used to heal herself, but I'm pretty sure it was her weapon. There we go, we did it. Got that challenge. Oh my god, look at that. It's a precious chest. I was gonna call it exquisite, but I wasn't sure if that was the right word. Yeah, no, I guess it was her weapon. Maybe he used it to, cause I'd make him do my I make him do my dailies sometimes, because sometimes I get home and I'm just exhausted, so I'm like, okay, you do it and I'll do something else some other day. Where is it? Weapons. Switch. Is that other one that does? Yeah, I think I was using this one. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he probably switched that because he did tell me that he moved some stuff around and that he beefed her up, so he probably switched it because I think I used to use this one, so it might have just been that he used that for fodder and stuff. Basically, I farm primos when there's a character I want. If I get them while their banner is here, then yay. If not, the next time. Dang, imagine. I get so upset whenever I don't get, like, not super upset, like, oh man, this game sucks or anything like that. But I am like, oh man, I'm gonna have to wait, like, who knows how long until they rerun the character. Like, if I had missed out on Shinha, I would be so upset. Because already it took, like, forever. Prototype Amber heals you when you burst. I don't think I ever used the Prototype Amber on her, because I think it was supposed to be for that pretty lady from Liyue that runs all of Liyue. Ningguang, there it is. Oh, it might have been this one, actually. That does look familiar. And it is leveled up. But also, I'm not sure. I know I used to run it on Ningguang until I realized that I did not like her gameplay at all. And so I stopped using her. Oh gosh. How did I swear I had her leveled up more. I have her at C4, so there's that. Oh damn. Good thing I didn't have a burst. I pushed my Q because my fingers moved a little bit more to the left than I should have. But yeah, who knows? It doesn't matter. She doesn't really need healing. She wasn't that good at it anyways. Nobody hates Genshin more than people who play Genshin. It's really funny. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, then again, it's well, I guess it's because I was thinking it's hard to hate something when you don't know much about it, but that's not true. There's plenty of people that hate things that they know nothing about, or at least things that you can really consider hating, because there's like things where like you just have a general dislike for it, and it's just because, oh, you know, I don't believe in this and that is that, right? Like, no, it's not. It actually means this and that, but you just like never looked into it enough. And so I suppose there's that, because then at that point it's not really like, oh, they dislike it. It's just they don't understand it and they're not really looking into it, so they just have they're misconceiving it. They have a misconception of it. Is that how sentence works? Probably. But yeah, no, Genshin, there's quite a few things that make it hard to play, so it makes sense that, you know, people are like, oh man, this sucks. Because yeah, I think it comes from like a position of loving too, because like, as much as I'm like, oh man, I hate whenever Genshin does this, and I hate whenever Genshin does that. What the fuck was that? What was that? Did he? I didn't know he did that. That final attack with the wind blade. It's RNG for me. This game trying to make me lose my mind. Tricks on them, you can't break the broken. For real, man. You gotta come out of that previous, what's it called? The previous, gacha game addictions. That's how you become immune to Hoyoverse, man. I came from, what was it called? It's that, God, now I can't remember it, of course. But it's the one where it's like a dating sim visual novel, but you also get the cards for the characters, and they're in the Devildom, and there's like Satan and Lucifer, and I was about to say Barbados. Fucking, I was about to go Luigi. Oh my god. God, what's his name? Mamon and Levi, that's his name, Leviathan, and Belphegor, and Beelzebub. See, I can remember all their names and stuff, but I can't remember the name of the game. What's it called? It's not Diabolic Lovers, that's the shitty anime. What is it called? Oh my god, I genuinely cannot remember what the hell it's called, but it's the one where you're a transfer student in the Devildom because, I don't know, you supposedly entered a contest, but also you didn't. Jokes on the head. Geo also does that? The attack thing? Dang, I'm learning so much from this stream. I'm gonna come out so, like, big-brained. My brain is gonna be fully wrinkled. Oh, I need to talk to him. Did you know that you could switch elements in other people's worlds as a traveler? Because I thought you couldn't, because, you know, if you talk with the statue while you're any other character, it's just like, leave. And that's it, and it doesn't even talk to you. Meanwhile, with the traveler, it's like, what do you want? You want an element? Okay, here you go. Now go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, he does! I feel dumb. I bet you he does that with Electro too, and I just never noticed. Where is it? Yep, see? Maybe I just never attacked long enough with him. I think I use a lot of charged attacks whenever I play him, so... Oh my god. I'm clown behavior right here. Full honk honk squeak clown behavior, I swear. Let's see. Okay, resonate with Electro. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Wait. Am I tripping? Let's see. Maybe I just don't have something on him unlocked that I should have. C5. Why would it be in artifacts? Huh. What in tarnation? Am I doing it wrong? No, Electro? I was so confident that there would be Electro. That's weird. That's suspicious. Oh well. I guess maybe they were like, we're giving it to them too easy. They'll be able to defeat the Inazuma thing where you fight the Raiden Shogun too easily if they have all elements. So let's just... boom. No Electro in the... was it sequence attacks? Combo attacks? I think it's that second to last talent on Animo and Geo. Oh, let me see. Gotta go back to Liwe. To the statue. Check what he has instead. Okay, will do. I gotta directly compare them, because if not I'm gonna forget like which talent it was. Okay, right now with Electro he has 3, 4, 5, and this one is the cooldown decrease. Wait, when another character nearby the party obtains an abundance amulet created by Lightning Blade, Lightning Blade's cooldown is decreased by 1.5 seconds and increases the energy recharge effect granted by Lightning Blade's abundance amulet by 10% of the traveler's energy recharge. Okay, so it's basically just cooldown and energy recharge. And then when I get Geo, resonate with Geo. Nope, that's not the right menu. There we go. And he had 5 here. This one also has 5. This says reduces Starfell Sword's cooldown Final hit, yeah. So it's just he has a different thing where it does the energy recharge. Electro Traveler's basically bootleg riding. Yeah, I guess you're right, huh? Because he does the application, he does the attack support stuff. Gotta sit up right. I'm sitting like a shrimp right now. Not good for my back, but it is comfy. But yeah, I suppose you're right. He does have a lot of very similar electro things, but he's not as good. In trials and stuff I've tried riding and I'm like, wow, she's actually pretty good. I just never pulled for her because I usually don't know. I think usually she would run with characters and I'm like, I want the other character more than I do Raiden. I'm a terrible believer in, or like I have a terrible bias of, oh man, that's a support, that's not that cool. Oh man, that's a DPS, that's pretty cool. And it's a bad habit because you really got to invest in supports. But also, pretty lady DPS, how could I not go towards her? That's why Shinho was perfect for me because I started realizing, hey, I need more supports. And then, boom, you can run Shinho's support. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect. That's great. I'll take it. Let's see. Where was I going? Oh, yeah. The quest that oh, wait, actually, first I need to reactivate Dendro. Traveler ability is basically 4-star. Oh, yeah, huh? And it's crazy because he's a 5-star, too. These are good waffles. Sorry. I took a really big bite this time. Damn. That was good. But yeah, weird. I never like think about like how Traveler is a 5-star. I never consider him because whenever I'm like, yeah, you know, I have this many 5-stars, I always like don't count him, even though he is very much a 5-star. Because it just sounds, I mean, I guess it makes sense from like a development standpoint. You start them off with a 5-star so that they can realize how much cooler 5-stars are. But in my head, I'm still like, no, he's just character. He's just character. Damn. Only 5 stars without a burst animation. Meanwhile, Barbara. For real. Damn, they switched spots. They were like, here, Barbara, you can have burst animation. Get out of here, Traveler. You don't deserve one. Oh my gosh. Just gonna nerf him. What do you think? I can't imagine like what it would look like if he did have a burst animation. I think it would be like really dope. I think it would be like cinematography level of what's his face? Peepaw, the Geo Archon, Rex Lapis, Zhongli, there it is. Gotta follow the trail of names, man. But yeah, I think it would be really, I guess, cool as that, but they were like, that's too many resources, and especially since he was released with the start of the game, they were like, okay, let's not do that. And then everybody, I think, I haven't seen too many people complain about the fact that he doesn't have that, so, you know, in theory it should be fine, and so they probably stuck with that. It's fine, they don't miss it, so it should be fine. Let's see, where was I going? Oh yeah. Like I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing quests for this stream, and then I've like only done one. Oh my god, but you know what? Progress is progress. No matter how small, it's still progress, and that's the important thing, because while it's only one, it's still one further than I was before, and that does count for something. And also, since I went down a different route, that gives me the last two, like an easy access to the last two things that I had trouble getting to before. Okay, what part in the roadmap was I at so that I can be careful not to choose that choice? Why did I think that was the right menu? It's like, where is it? I just saw it. Oh my god, whenever I make that voice, whenever I'm like, where is it? I can't believe it, I just saw it. It reminds me of the cricket from Puss in Boots 2, if y'all have seen it. The, Jack, that's horrible. You're horrible. You're an irredeemable monster. Yeah, what took you long enough, idiot? Oh my god, that shit's so funny. I've seen so many edits of that. It is Hilarious. I fucking love those edits. Alright, let's see. Let's read for 2 seconds. Read for 2 seconds. Give it up. Twin Jitsu. Okay. Traveler's face is so innocent, but their personalities are snarky and sarcastic and sassy. I love it. For real! They have so much personality, and like, despite the fact that they don't have, like, they're not the talking ones or the silent main character, they still have so much personality, and I really adore that. Big bite. Give me 1 second, I have some more stuff to say, but I also have a waffle in my mouth. That is so fucking good. Sorry. Yes, the little pictures and all the story quests and stuff and how they react, it's so cute. It makes me happy because it's like they still have their own personalities. I don't like it. Like, I guess I do the same thing in Breath of the Wild too. There is a little more personality, but I feel like there's more personality in Genshin where they do feel like their own characters sometimes, despite you still kind of feeling like a self-insert. Because it's... I realized with some games, whenever you play as like a main character or whatever, and when they have the silent protagonist, it's very easy to be like, oh, this is happening to me. This is what's happening to me. But with Genshin, it's very easy to switch between, oh yeah, you know, they said this to Traveler, and then they did this to Traveler, like how could they do that to him? But also to switch into, yeah, and then I was like, you know, to like really be able to switch that that point of view, that perspective, that quick and that easily. I think they did something right, if that's the case. Because I do not struggle with that. It's so easy for me to switch between tenses of they did that to him and then they did it to me. So they definitely did something right there. And it's so cute seeing the way he reacts with the other characters. I love the character interaction things. I really wish they did more with the like story quest stuff, and I don't actually like the story quest for the 5 stars because it doesn't feel as personable as the ones like these. Despite me not reading this one. Normally I read them, but I'm no bogus today. just speedrun. Not really speedrun either because I'm not going that fast at all. Let's see. Check the Traveler's voice lines. But voice lines ally. Yeah, it's ally. Ally at low HP, I think. Okay, but I'll check it right now. Sleep alone. Yeah, the quality of sleep. Quality of sleep is genuinely important. If you don't sleep well, it will affect you much more than sleeping only 2 hours, but you slept good. And I've experienced that firsthand. I slept for 10 hours and with like a pillow under my back at like a wrong angle, and I woke up with back pain, and that was not fun. But then I sleep for 4 hours and I just am covered in pillows and I'm warm and it's super comfy and I wake up feeling rejuvenated. So yes, that is true. Voice lines, voice lines, voice lines, voice lines. Let's see. Let me turn up my Genshin audio because I turned it down not too long ago because I was talking with someone else and I was like, oh, I can't hear them. Let me put volume down. Oh, okay, there we go. Kazuha's story quest is also amazing. I can't remember it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to... I'm a very visual person where I... if I don't see it, I'm like... It comes back to me as soon as I see it. Let's see. Now this is all the abouts. Ally, low HP. I love that. He's like, I got this. Hold my beer, I got this. I always think of, whenever people say let me at him, I think of the, I was about to say Puss in Boots, that's not the right one. Lion King, where it's like, Timon gets like angry and he's like, let me at him, let me at him. He's like, Pumbaa, hold my tail, let me at him. And Pumbaa's like, okay, and he just lets him go. And he's like, Pumbaa, I think you're missing the point here. I once slept a whole day. Dang, that's... Man, you be living on the wild side, living the whole Vida Loca, bro. Let me at him, let me at him. For real. Oh my god, just ready to go, like no hesitation. I got this. You stand back. I'll take care of it. Complete confidence. Could never be me. I would lose to I would lose to a grasshopper in physical combat. I'm not I'm not made for physical combat. I'm more of the strategist, and even then I'm a nerfed strategist. There we go. Let's activate him, and we'll do just burst. It's fine. There we go. Look at that, 11k. Good job. I think that was 11k. Better have been. Yeah, no, sleeping for the whole day. I don't think that, as long as it's not a regular thing, it should be fine. I think, because you know, doing some not so great things, as in health-wise, not personal or personality-wise, you know, don't go around murdering people and like, oh, as long as it's not your day job or your main hobby, that's fine. No, it's not fine. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I am trying to say is, you know, don't be too hard on yourself if, you know, you slip up every now and then and do something that you knew you shouldn't have, like, oh, I'm not supposed to eat this, but you know what, I was really craving it, so, you know, a little is fine. In moderation, you really gotta moderate yourself. And be very careful whenever you're allowing yourself little things like that, because it's so easy, it's a slippery slope from, you know, point one where you're just like, oh, it's only today, to point two where you're like, you know what, it's fine if it's twice in 1 week, and then you become, oh, it's fine if I eat it every day because I don't even like really follow that, and then before you know it, you're not moderating yourself anymore and you're eating 12 bowls of cereal instead of any dinner at all, and that's not healthy. It's really not. I'm sorry. I know Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Chips Ahoy, that's not it, Cookie Crunch, and Lucky Charms, they're great cereals. I love them too. But we gotta eat dinner, bro. We cannot just be doing this. So yeah, I think that's just be careful, okay? Do it in moderation. It's really unhealthy to sleep the entire day. I mean, I guess if you're really exhausted, it's not like uncommon or something, and it would be totally understandable for you to do that. I remember after I got a surgery, because I got, you know, I won't tell you which organ I got removed, because I think it would be funny for y'all to guess and just leave y'all wondering. But I got one of my organs removed because it was a very bad organ and wasn't doing its job. And so whenever that, I was like sleepy, and it was funny because I still wanted to go out, I still wanted to go places and stuff, and like I kept getting up and stuff to do stuff. I wasn't like running around and doing a marathon, but I was like, no, I want to come with, let me go. You're going to the store I want to go to, let me go. But yeah, no, I was pretty sleepy. I would knock out so fast. Whenever I was still recovering from that, it was a wild moment. What are we looking for? There's Kitsune, we should pick all of them. Are you worried about the... Oh, there was little spikes there, so then we're chasing something that has like some type of ninja capabilities. Are we chasing that ninja dog? Aren't you worried that Kano Nana would still be in the area? If we don't leave, there's a good chance that the Shrine Maiden will catch us. Oh, we're running from the Shrine Maiden this time. I struggle a lot with cleaning up after myself. I like finish a task, and it was something that I did a lot whenever I was younger. I'd finish something and I was so tired from finishing it that I was like, I'll pick this up later, and then a week would pass and I never picked it up. I got better at it in like in school, and then those issues started coming up again. But it's a good feeling whenever you like actually push yourself and actually get it done to like clean up after yourself. It makes you feel good, so give yourself a nice pat on the back if you clean up after yourself, because that's a hard thing that I find to do, so I admire you because you're able to have that skill. In peace of your mind, do you really dare? Do you really dare? Yeah, tell him, Sayu. Tell him. Mood. I need to pick all this stuff up. Okay. Let's pick it up. What if the fox eat it? What if they think, nice McDonald's French fries, and they crunch, 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 and then they realize this is in fact not a good crunchy McDonald's French fry. It's a spiky metal thing. Yeah, don't put stuff in your mouth that you're not supposed to. It's usually not healthy, and unless it's marketed as food, don't risk it. It's not safe. Here's a bottle here. Oh, that's so great. Aww. Aww, she's so sweet. Getting a nap. Charming could appear. Perhaps we can go to your next napping spot. I'm afraid the Shadman has already discovered Mommy. You just spot's nowhere safe from the maiden. In which case, we'll need to scout out a new place to nap. I don't remember. I know this one is like the Inazuma City. I don't remember where Konda Village is. Like, I know it exists in Inazuma, but that's about it. How about Amakane Island? That one... Isn't that one the purple one? So much rustling noise, it'll be hard to sleep there. There's no choice but to go out adventuring. As I say, the most dangerous of places is often the safest places. So if we were going to avoid the shrine, maybe the safest place would be the Grand Narukami Shrine. I expect to find me sleeping in a big tree. Oh my god, you're gonna sleep in the big sakura tree? No, all we need to do is carefully make our way inside without drawing unwanted attention. Once we're in, we'll be able to take a nice long undisturbed nap. I suppose that makes sense. Let's give it a try. Yeah. Let's go! Up the mountain! Over the mountain, through the woods, to the shrine we go! Do 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 do. There we go. Good waffle. Delicious. Not the stealth mission. There was one... Which one was it? There was one story quest where I had to like sneak to listen in on these people who were writing a news report. I think it was Yunjin's story quest. What if I just go under? Oh crap, there's someone there. There's a chest there? Bruh. There's a whole chest there. How do I get there? How did I never see that too? How do I... Hello? Oh. Well, I'm sometimes not as smart as I try to make myself seem. I feel like they're saying something, but I can't hear them. Oh, how do they see me? I'm under it. Makes no sense. This game is rigged. This game is rigged. No, 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 no. You shouldn't be able to see me. Oh my god. Man, I'd be great as a ninja. Obviously. Spy too. Oh, nice. Welcome back, Darren. Let's see. Okay, maybe not walk directly in front of them. I don't think that's the best way to be very sneaky. There we go. Go that way. I'm trying to complete this. And being great at being stealthy, obviously. Is he coming this way? No, he's coming this way. Dang it. Oh, it's like that, I'm about to say Twilight Princess, the Ocarina of Time one, where you gotta, as a little kid Link, you're going and you gotta follow the guards so that you can sneak around them. There we go. There we go. It wasn't that hard. I'm just not good at it. Or if I had a seizure. Oh no! I felt that. My Wi-Fi back where I used to live, oh my god, that shit would go out like so often. Every day at 2 AM. Cause I used to stay up really late. Now I don't because I have an office job and I gotta work 9 to 5, so I have to actually sleep at decent times. But the Wi-Fi would go out every day at 2 AM. And it wasn't like a, oh, you know, for children to sleep on time. It was literally just, it would go out for some reason. Bruh. I still found her. Good night. I'll go sell her, buy you some time. Yeah, go take a little nap. I got this. Let me at him. Let me at him. Yeah, thanks. Just see if you can lure her away from here. Okay, reach the foot of the tree. Kano Nana has coincidentally just something. Hi. No, not at all. She left a while ago. Oh. That's weird. That's suspicious. Never mind. If you haven't seen her here, then perhaps she ran off to another one of her hiding spots. I did manage to confirm that the ambush order did not originate from the Yashiro Commission. Investigation is already underway. It seems we'll have more information soon enough, so you needn't worry. Thank you, that was very kind of you. If that's all, I'll be leaving now. Wait, uh-oh. She's on me. Yep, absolutely. Never seen her before in my life. Who saw you? Oh. I don't think I've ever seen a kitsune at the shrine before. Really? Well, I suppose it is on top of like a really big mountain, so it would be weird to see foxes on it all the time. Concerned about the tree. I wonder if there's something to mention. Oh my god. Let's just stay quiet. Ah, she gave herself away. The way Amber spoke to the traveler in the beginning. Hmm? I don't remember too much about the beginning parts of the story. There's a story quest, the Archon quests. I think it was just like, oh yeah, she was like, oh, you're kind of suspicious. I don't really trust you, so you're gonna have to come with me to Mondstadt. You'll never catch me. Run! Oh my god. Tuck and roll! Tuck and roll! Made me think she was some sort of racist. Yeah, she was a little like, from what I remember, she was a little like, hey, you know, you're very suspicious. You're not from Mondstadt, are you? I don't trust you. That's a security breach for us. Let's get you to the station right away. I do remember that, and yeah, she was a little like very serious whenever we first met her, and then you know she was like, oh, you're not a bad guy? Okay, that's good. In that case, teehee, my bad. You want to learn how to fly? Let's get you in the air. Let's get you a whole gliding license. I got you. I'm great at gliding. But yeah, I can't see where she would come off as kind of like, that's strange, that's weird. That's weird, that's suspicious type stuff. There we go. Going down. Damn, it gets so dark. Okay, good. I was scared that I was gonna miss and kill my traveler. I landed too close to the enemies. Okay. Food time while I fight, let's go. Nom nom nom. Oh, that one doesn't have food. There it goes. That's who I was supposed to switch to. Hello? I don't remember if he... Let's see. Nope, that's not even the right character. Okay. Nope. Oh, I killed one of them. No, 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 no! I don't have my barber. Nobody can survive this. Let's see. Me being a man of color, the whole experience was very traumatic. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, I can imagine how it could affect, like, really impact some people who have dealt with personal, or in real life situations like that. I'm fortunate enough to have never experienced anything like that. I'm also a person of color. I soy latina y puedo hablar un poco de español. You know, I'm Latin descent, so I can speak a little bit of Spanish. But maybe I'm just a little too sheltered, but I never experienced stuff like that. I mean, I have experienced like some forms of slight, like you can tell they kind of judged me before they got to know me, but I've never experienced anything as big as that. So yeah, I can't see where you'd be coming from. Yikes. Yeah, I could see the similarities between like some videos that I've seen of like, oh, you know, it's them being very profiling someone before even hearing everything. So yeah, I can see where that would come up. She gave me a glider without a license, shut us up for the jump. For real, she was like, look, I know this is illegal, but desperate times call for desperate measures, so let's get you going. Oh my god. Well then again, you know, if it was the end of the world, I'm pretty sure most good and sane people would be like, you know what, some rules can be bent. Especially in circumstances that we can come into. So let's just do this thing even though it's illegal. Of course there is like a fine line between like being and doing illegal things because there's a time and a place for it, but there's like a limit to it. Because like you can't just, oh no, the world's about to end, let me go murder, because that's not a great thing to do. Unless they're, okay, that's maybe a little controversial, but unless they're already murdering before you, then, you know, take them out, but just don't murder anyone else, because we're all gonna die anyways, right? Just calm down, let it happen. Time runs its course, and you'll see soon enough that time does in fact have a way of making things end and then begin again. That's just That's just time being silly and goofy. Let's see. Where am I? Oh, I just finished another one. Okay. Meh. I'm so used to just like whenever I talk with friends while playing Genshin, whenever I finish something, my brain goes into autopilot and I'm just like, I will cut down every bush that I see and get some Matsutake. That's my only goal in this game. So I have a habit of doing that. It's my version of AFKing without actually AFKing because it doesn't stimulate my brain enough. Let's see. So how are y'all doing in general? I don't know, I guess I should go back to the quest menu. It's that meme of it's like, babe, it's time to finish the quest. It's like, yes, dear, and it's the like sad guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, one more, and then I should be done. Unless I didn't, there's probably one more ending that I didn't check. But I'm not sure, because I have terrible memory, especially when I don't pay attention, and I was not paying attention. Well, there's one there. Gotta zoom out. Not gonna lie, when you spoke Spanish or whatever that was, I made me feel some type of way, brought up old memories. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. I'm hoping it's not a bad thing, but sorry if it is a bad thing. Yeah, and it was Spanish. It's I speak Spanglish a lot more than I can Spanish. And in the job that I'm in right now, we do like a little more bilingual work. So I'm beefing it up a little because I do struggle to speak my native language because I lost it while growing up because I hung out with a bunch of cousins who spoke only English, so I completely forgot my Spanish and then was never taught properly past that. But yeah, I'm just sorry if I made you uncomfortable. I didn't think that was something that could happen. But yeah. Hopefully. Sorry, give me 1 second. I took another bite of a waffle without thinking. Hopefully if I speak Spanish again, that doesn't scare you or anything. I mean, no, like, I'm not threatening you, I promise. I'm not cursing you out or anything. My old boss was a short Latino woman. She used to scream at me in Spanish. It was so terrifying. She's a sweet little lady. Yeah. I completely understand what you're talking about. Half of my family is that when they get mad, it is so scary. I get scared. I'm like, damn, we are a family, but I do not feel safe right now. I'm gonna cry. And it can be so scary. And then like being in public too, whenever people speak Spanish, because I have what they call cara de nopal, right? Which is an insult. Okay, so if you hear cara de nopal, that's an insult, and it directly translates to face of a cactus. And what it means is that you look a lot like you're of Latin descent. And so people will think like, oh, they speak Spanish because they look of Latin descent. And they'll speak to you in Spanish, and then when you don't know it, they're like, why do you not know Spanish? You literally look so Spanish. How do you not know Spanish? That's like really dumb. You must be really dumb because you don't know Spanish. And so I have that, and so people will come up to me in public and they'll be like, you know, hey, this, and they speak fast, and especially with like different like, how to say, not slang, but like different forms, kind of like accents. Like, you know how if you go to like northern parts of America, they have like different accents as opposed to southern parts of America. Well, it's kind of like the same thing in Spanish, and so there's different like accents that they can have, and man, some of them are just like so fast, and then they have like different ways of saying things, and you've like really got to think about it. I'm just like, oh my god. For real, angry Spanish is like, I think almost same level as like regular German, because I feel like German is like a very, like, it's not a scary, or no, it is scary, but it's not a cruel language. Like a lot of the words, the direct translation, you can tell it's not like they're threatening or anything. It's just language in general, and most of them are actually like pretty cute direct translations, but just like how the consonants are lined up in that like form of speaking makes it sound very harsh, especially with the tones that you have to make in order to properly get across what you're trying to say. It does sound a lot aggressive, so I'd say like Spanish, angry Spanish, and regular German are about like the same level of scariness. It'd be so cool to learn a different language. I'm I tried a little bit to learn Japanese because, as you can see, I'm a little bit of a weeb. But for a while I was learning a little bit. I learned a little bit of kanji, and I was learning, but then my study buddy, which was my brother, not a morning person, and I was like, let's do it in the morning so we have the whole day to do whatever else we want. And he's not a morning person, so he was like, I'm not doing this with you anymore. And I was like, but now how will I have the motivation to get up? And then I stopped learning, and then it's been a couple years since then. And then I had Duolingo, and I practiced a little bit of German, but it's been a couple years since then. So the only thing that I remember is Brot and Wasser, which is bread and water. So if I'm ever in prison for some reason in Germany, I know how to ask for bread and water. I'm set for life. Trilingual, let's go. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And children in German is Kinder or something like that. So yeah, I know like 4 words. Look at me. Quadlingual? Is it quadlingual? English, Spanish, German. I don't want to count Japanese because I literally only remember maybe 1 kanji, and that's like knowing the letter A in English and being like, I know how to speak English. She used to scream. It's like, I don't know what the fuck she's saying, but I understand what she means, you know? I used to understand Yoruba. What's that? Never heard that. It's Yoruba? Yoruba? I don't know. But yeah, I get you whenever they go off because they're angry. Ooh, it is. It is something to be reckoned with. Size does not matter at that point because you can feel threatened at any size as long as they enunciate well enough and are able to piece together enough words fast enough. Yep. It activates our fight or flight instinct. It's like, oh, I'm in danger. that Ralph meme from The Simpsons. I'm in danger. It's a language from Nigeria. Oh, that's so cool. Huh, I've never heard of that thing. Oh man, I think I ended up in the same one that I was in before. Let's see what happens. I've never heard of that language, but that's so neat. That's so cool. I don't know if like that's the right thing to say, but congrats. Like I admire the fact that you can speak another language that I never heard of, because that's cool. Knowing stuff is just cool in general, man. It's so cool whenever you have knowledge of like different things, because then you can be like, hey, I know this, and then people don't know that, and I don't know, it's just neat. It's just neat. Okay, I've always admired people who have like skilled in many things, jack of all trades type of stuff. That's what I've always wanted to become. So I've worked hard in like learning a bunch of different skills so that it can help me out in different parts of life. Ow. Is there a different ending to whenever you actually complete this? Don't worry, just keep it up. If you're taking it from like average everyday kitsune, pretty good, you know? Okay. But yeah, no, having multiple skills is always a good thing, and from what I've seen in life, it helps in the long run. It's better to have more skills than none, right? But of course, don't like, oh, I know the letter B in I don't know, in Mandarin, so that's a skill that I can count on my resume, because no, it's not. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm chewing. Let's see. Next exercise live combat training, shall we go? And grasp the art of ninjutsu will allow you demonstrate combat first as a prime opportunity for you to see her ninjutsu firsthand. The skill I have are so random, I don't even know. I felt that I have like a bunch of crafting experience, so I know how to sew, I know how to embroider, which like technically is almost the same thing. Like it's the same concept as sewing, but just different materials. I know how to paint, I know how to draw. I do digital art, I 3D model, and those all seem related until I go like, oh yeah, you know, I did AI data, not analyzation, but like working on AI bots and stuff. Not like AI art or anything. But there was this company that I worked for at one point who I won't say the name of because I'm not sure. Or, well, I guess it should be fine. I worked with a UiPath for a little bit as an intern a couple years back, and they were developing the software that would like take documents for like whenever you're processing new hires or whatever, and you know, you got to get all their information for like to fill out I-9 and tax documents. You could scan in a file and they would train the AI or whatever to like read the information and then be able to directly put it into a file so that it's more accessible for you on the computer. And that was really neat, and they were teaching us how the system works and everything, and having us train in order to start building bots, because what they would do is they had these bots that would do that, you know, depending on what the client would want. So the client would come to them and be like, hey, I need a bot that does this, and we would design and implement the bot for that. But I was still in the training phase. Me and this other intern, we were in the training phase, and then it was crazy. We went into work one day because we would do school, and then we would get out of school, and we would go and work at the company for like, I think 4 hours, right? And we went there one day and we got let in or whatever, and we got to the office and it was empty, and we're like, what's going on? And there was only like one person there. It was one of the other computer science persons there, like one of the other team members, and he was like, hey, so sorry to be the one to tell y'all, but I decided someone should tell you as opposed to just leaving you out here. The entire company got downsized, and so our department was one of the ones hit. So yeah, you might want to contact your program coordinator, because this entire department, your supervisor here, it got downsized. Yes, lore unlocked. I have so many crazy stories like that. It's it's crazy. You can hear more about them the brief times that I talk about them in other videos, or you know, whenever I do streams more. I'm planning to do this more often, so another stream coming up. I'm not sure when. I have to, you know, double check the calendar. I don't want to make a date and then have to cancel it like the other time. But yes, I had so many stories to tell, and that's a part of why I started doing this one, because I wanted to impact people for the better, and you know, like have people leave my content with either being happy, more self-aware, or having learned something new. And I have enough stories to do so. I love telling stories to all my friends, and once you are friends long enough with people, you start repeating stories. And when you have bad memory like me, you don't realize that you're repeating stories till they watch it and they're like, or till they, you know, listen and they're like, you already told me this. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I did not remember that I told you. I don't know who it is I haven't told them. But yeah, I wanted to share more stories with all y'all because I have a bunch of crazy stories. Like, I have one where, well, I know I'm happy for sure. Oh, that makes me happy, dude. That's just, thank you for telling me. It's one thing to, like, you know, kind of guess like, well, you know, logistically speaking, if I talk to enough people, surely I make one of them happy. But if when people tell you straight up, it's a whole different level, you know. It's one thing to think, oh, I think this person enjoys hanging out with me, but it's another thing to have them say, I really enjoy whenever we hang out. And, you know, having it come from them and not just, oh, you know, it's time for me to go and I really like hanging out, because then it just feels like a regular standard thing. But no, thank you. I really appreciate that, Darren. Anyone else in the chat who, just in case you're having similar thoughts and too scared to say, don't worry about it. I just appreciate you being here, okay? I appreciate all y'all watching me. And I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. But yeah, I have a bunch of funny stories to tell. I'm excited to tell them. I don't know if I have enough time. I do see I'm like 10 minutes away from whenever I'm supposed to end stream. Because I have other stuff to do. Oh man, this was so fun. I think I get it done real quick in 10 minutes. Okay, so one time I went to a convention, right? And I went with a friend and we saw, oh my god, they're having a butler cafe, right? Never been to a butler cafe, neither me or my friends. So we're like, oh, this will be great. You know, first time at a butler cafe, let's do it. But we wanted to check out the, like, artist alley first. So we went there and we spent a couple hours there, and then we realized, hey, it's like 15 minutes until they close the Butler Cafe. Let's just go pass by it, see what it's like, and then, you know, tomorrow, if we really like it, we can go back. And so we went, and it said like this one number of room, right? And so we went there, and there were 3 different doors, A, B, and C, to the same room. And so on behalf of the Shy Folk in chat, we're all happy. You had me hooked from the get-go. Well done. Dude, you're making me so happy. Stop it. Thank you for telling me that. I'm glad. That means mission complete and I did something right. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna be giggling for hours after this, but yeah, there was 3 doors, and so, you know, it was only me and my friend, so we're like, okay, you try this door, I'll try the other door, because it wasn't listed on the listing of like which door it was, so we're like, okay, let's just try all the doors. So she goes to one door, I go to the other. And so from her POV, she goes to the door, she opens it, and right as she's opening it, someone else is opening it too, so the, you know, door just kind of like opens without much force, and then they're like, oh, we're closed right now, and you know, you're not supposed to come in through this entry. And she's like, oh, okay, well, sorry, we wasn't sure, it didn't say which door to come in through, so we're gonna try them, me and my other friend. And as she says that, she's turning around to kind of point towards me, who's just a little bit down the hallway, supposedly in the other doorway, and right as she's pointing back, turning around, I zoom past her in the back. And she's like, oh, well, that was my friend, I'm not sure what's going on, okay, sorry about that. And they're like, yeah, no problem, to come back tomorrow. And we're like, yeah, okay. Or she's like, yeah, okay. And then she follows me, right? What happened on my end was that I went to the door and I'm like, okay, you know, time to open the door, see what's inside. And so I start pulling on the door, and I swear time slows down from what I remember. And I realize there's a napkin on the door and it has something written on it, and the door is opening at this point. It's like slow motion, the door is opening, and I'm starting to like see that there's words on the napkin written in pencil. And if you ever written on a napkin in pencil, it's hard to see and it's not great. So like technically it wasn't my fault, okay, because I did not see that there were words on it until the door was already opening. But what it said was changing room, do not enter. And I realized this as the door is already like 70% open, and I see inside and there are people changing, and I get so scared. And in that moment, like automatically I'm like, I'm not supposed to, you know, have opened this door, crap. And then I'm like, what if they kick me out of the convention? What if they ban me from the convention because of this? And I get so scared, fight or flight response, and I'm like, I must run. I must run. And so I book it down the hallway, because at first I just kind of like shut the door, not fast, because it was like a kind of heavy door, so I couldn't slam it, but like I shut the door, and then I turned around and started like kind of speed walking, and then the adrenaline kicked in of like, oh my god, what if they kick me out? And then I like booked it down the hallway, and I was like, what if they're following me? And I ran even faster, and I didn't even think about my friend, because in my head, like, I'm a criminal on the run, they cannot catch me. And so I booked it and I dipped into a side hallway, because I'm like, bob and weave, I'm in danger. And so finally, like I stopped like down another hallway, because I was like, oh, I don't want to abandon my friend, you know, like then we're gonna have to meet up, and I don't think she has a phone, or I don't remember, but I was like, oh, I don't want to go too far from her right now. And then she follows me, she's like, what happened? And so I tell her everything, and she was dying laughing, and I'm like, dude, this is not funny, you don't realize how scared I was. And I was like so relieved when I realized they weren't following me, because like I like going to conventions. I don't want to get banned just because of an accident, you know? And I know that was like, you know, not... I doubt it would have been the first thing that would have happened. I'm pretty sure they would have been like, why did you open the door? And me to be like, oh, sorry, I didn't see that sign. And then it'd be like, oh, okay, well, don't do it again. You know, I'm pretty sure I just would have gotten a stern talking to and a slap on the wrist. But still, the fear consumed me, and so I had to book it. So yeah, I have a bunch of other stories like that where it's just people enjoy listening to my grievances and times where I've failed at being perfectly normal and 100% in charge, or not in charge, but like in control of all situations. I have so many moments where I've not kept it together, so I have so many more stories to tell. So if you don't mind, continue and following me, and you'll be able to see just how much crazy shit I've gotten into throughout life. And yeah, let's see, we're about 5 minutes away. Oh man. Time is passing a little too fast. I remember back when it was 12:30 and I was like, oh man, I'm like 10 minutes late, let's hurry up and get this started. This has been fun. Yeah, I was scared that whenever I started streaming that I was gonna run out of things to say, or realize that people did not care or something, and then like I wouldn't want to stream ever again, and I would have to like not continue what I've been doing. And that's scary to realize that the direction you were going in was like wrong, or that you don't want to do it anymore. But I'm glad it didn't scare me away. I subscribed in the first 2 minutes. Thank you. I'm glad that I was able to get a hold of you that fast. Oh my gosh, I wonder. This is a little thinking out loud, but I wonder what it was. There's so many things that I could have said, and it's probably like something weird. but I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope I will not let you down in the future things that I have to come, because I still am working on so many things. And I'm excited for the future. This is something that I really want to pursue in the long term, so hopefully you see me get far. I was like, oh, her voice is really nice, let me keep watching. Oh, thank you! I was hoping that was something good. I was hoping that I didn't have like an annoying voice or anything. Because that, like, it would be really unfortunate if I was like, oh, I don't think my voice is that bad. And then for people to be like, that is the worst voice I've ever heard. Okay, is there a way to, like, unsubscribe without subscribing? Is there a way to downvote? Let's get her canceled. She has a terrible voice. Oh my god. Yeah, but no, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I got this big smile out of my face. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the resting spot. Let's see. Let's teleport over there and get there. We have 3 minutes. I wonder if I can get to Sayu in the 3 minutes, because it's 70 meters away. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jump. Okay. I'm just as bad as that in Minecraft. Cool. Oh man, Minecraft is fun, especially with mods. The Origins mod, I love doing that one. It's so fun, and I like playing because it's very easy to, like, in your head be like, oh, I'm a traveler and this is a new world and I must find this in order to be able to leave onto the next world. I listened to Paimon. There's no such thing as a bad voice. For real, Paimon, like, doesn't even have a bad voice. Like, I mean, yes, it's a little squeaky, but maybe it's because I grew up with, like, a lot of younger siblings and stuff. So I'm, like, used to speaking with younger kids. Like, a lot of the people in my family, there's, like, an age gap. There's either, like, all the cousins are older than me, or all the cousins are, like, way younger than me. And so there's like a huge age gap, so I'm used to hearing squeaky voices. Now there are some where, like, after a while I'm like, okay, please stop talking, it's getting really annoying now. But Paimon, I don't know, to me it's like automatic instinct of, oh, little sister, I must take care of her and bully her a little. The Minecraft storyline is amazing. Yes, and then the ending poem is, like, so cute. There's this bot that I follow on Twitter that's like, it'll just post random lines from the poem. It's so pretty. I always love, like, reading it, and it's so cute. It's a work of art. It truly is. I'm so happy that Phil's in Minecraft created such a beauty, so that we're able to enjoy, just us peasants in the grand scheme of things, able to enjoy such a work of art, such a magnum opus. It truly is. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's already 59. Okay, after she finishes talking, then I'm gonna have to go and start doing stuff and handle life. I ended up in the same one, dang it! Okay. Alright, I guess I should go to start signing off. Thank you all for showing up. Darren, thank you. I had a wonderful time talking with you. And anyone else, if you're watching, don't worry about, you know, being silent in the chat. I'm the same way 90% in other streams. Whenever I watch my OGs, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to bother them too much. I'll just, you know, watch and support them silently. So I really appreciate just you being here in general. And thank you all so much for watching. It is now 3 p.m. It's 1500. And yeah, I'm sorry, but I have to. I'm sorry, little one. Alright, I'll go ahead and let y'all go. Have fun, enjoy the rest of your day, take care of yourselves. Darren, you should get some sleep. If anyone else has been awake for 4 other days, please sleep. Sleep is very important to your body in general. Even if you're not growing anymore, it is a big thing. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see y'all the next time I see y'all. And the mic is still going, right? Okay, good. Okay, had a great time walking and talking to you. Thank you! Thank you! Okay, good night and sweet dreams. You too! Good night! I'm, like, waving even though you can't even see. Okay, bye! 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 And let's just sing asleep. Get some sleep, Darren, or I'll tell Grandma. Goodbye!